What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. It's your favorite trio, as always, J-Mag, Jet, and Cody, back again with another banger episode this week. We're going to continue our What We Watches, our TV shows. They've just been going crazy. Maul, Shadow Lord, Daredevil, Born Again, The Boys, Invincible finished last week. So if you haven't seen our review for that, go check that out. We have the whole season review and a whole playlist on YouTube. You can go check that out right now. And then this week we continue the trend, because sometimes we don't. But we have a movie of the week this week, The Devil Wears Prada 2. So we'll give you our in-depth review on that. But first, LFG always... Well, actually, we haven't been doing that. That is an old intro. And LFG will get you guys caught up on the latest and greatest in pop culture with the LFG news. And we'll see if we have time for anything else after that. To Monday.
Star Wars Maul, Shadow Lord, episodes 7 and 8, Call to Oblivion, The Creeping Fear. Oof. I must start it off, man. These were bangers to me. These were absolute beautiful episodes. Animated amazingly. Fight scenes were awesome. Maul is just him. He is fucking awesome to fucking see on screen. We got the introduction of this new Inquisitor who just looks menacing, and that whole fight scene with him and the other Inquisitor versus Maul was just fantastic. I'm Star Wars Maul, Shadow Lord. It's just been killing it every week, and I'm enjoying it to the fullest. So, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
It's a stretch, buddy. 10? It's solid, it's enjoyable. I'm not seeing a 10 yet from a non-Star Wars fan, so maybe y'all have some bias going on. Let's see what the internet thinks. Because right now, I'm
98. 98 on Rotten Tomatoes, man.
It's not bad, of course. I'm enjoying it too. Maul is dope as shit. I don't know. I guess, like I said, it's just, I guess, because I'm not into the world of Star Wars. It doesn't actually feel like it's something that I care about in terms of like literally just caring. Like, it's interesting, but I don't care. And I guess that's where I'm at. So right now it's okay. It's fine.
I wonder if it's because Maul's motivation is the Emperor. And if you've seen... Well, I don't know if that scene was in fucking Rebels or not. It might have been in Rebels, but maybe it was in Clone Wars. But his whole motivation was against the Emperor. And in this one of the episodes in particular, I can't remember which one it is, 7 or 8, he's seeing his brother, and we get some callbacks to that from Clone Wars. And that episode itself was fantastic, was awesome to see.
It was a good episode.
So I don't know. You're not missing the context, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess yeah.
I think in terms of that, I think it's missing the movies. I really do. Because you just like, for how much people talk bad about the movies, and granted, the bad ones we talk bad about too, but you really do get swept up in the world that is Star Wars, and they just visit so many different planets. You get the lore. It does a really good job of really making you want to be in the world of Star Wars. So I really think that's where it comes from. For me, yeah, 2 great episodes. I really like these episodes in particular because, and this goes back to when I was talking last week, that they just keep doing things right when it comes to this series. These 2 episodes in particular were put together, obviously, because Maul, in these 2 episodes, had his back against the wall. And this is the first time that we really see him, like, vulnerable in both episodes. He's fighting these 2 Inquisitors, and they really have him like pinned down, and he uses the Force to crush the cave, and then that's how he pseudo escapes. And now he's on the run, and we haven't really seen him like that, and he's such a badass character that it's really cool to explore him in this light. And you talked about it, we get that little montage of the smoke, and he's reliving how Sidious found him, and the training and the betrayal and all those different things. And like I said, it's just every week it's just really interesting to see the exploration of this character, and how much deeper we get. And it'll be cool to see just what the plan is for this series, because obviously we know that Maul isn't the one that, takes out Sidious. So it doesn't materialize for him in that way. So it'll be interesting to see what their plan is for this character, because right now I have no idea. But I really do love watching this week to week. It's really enjoyable.
Master Eco, bro, he was kind of being an asshole in this episode here. Like the whole episodes before this episode, he's like, "Don't worry, your son's safe with my Padawan. I promise, everything's cool." And then next episode, that motherfucker gets taken and he's in jail, and then he's like, "I think we should just leave then." It's like, what? You got him captured and you're not even gonna go help, like, release him, free him? And he was like, "Nah, I think we should just leave." So yeah, he was pissing me off. But the entire time that he was making a case for like his son's safe, I wanted him to say, "Hey, he's in good hands." That would have been so awesome. He's in good hands, but he never did. But that would have been a cool little thing, a little Easter egg. But yeah, he's just being a weirdo. The animation, I talked about it a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when they went through that like waterfall, the fucking water hitting the lightsaber and then the steam just coming off of it and evaporating, that shit was pretty cool. I don't know if I've seen that. Maybe I have, but I don't know but that shit just looks great. So the animation team is just killing it, and it's fantastic to see. Yeah, no, great episodes.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's like I said, it's fun. Maul's a badass character. It'll be interesting to see like where this story's going.
We didn't get I think it was episode 6. He was kneeling down and telling them about Maul. We didn't get to see who he was talking to. I was hoping we got to see that a little
That's
bit.
why I thought it was the dude that pulled up, but it's not.
Yeah, I doubt it's him. Like, I'm assuming that dude just got called in to help.
Mhm.
So I was hoping we got to see Vader. That'd be cool if we got to see a little bit of Vader. The obvious pick is it's Sidious, but I'm hoping it's Vader. So that'd be cool. But yeah,
The Jedi Master. And I knew I was recognizing his voice, but I guess I've never looked at the cast. He's the fucking Allstate guy.
yeah, that's what I said. He's in good hands.
That's funny.
Yeah. Two Boots is cool. I'm liking that. The androids in this, by the way, are great. And Two Boots is cool. He's like, "Oh, you recognize me without my boots?" He's like, "Yeah, man, you're my buddy, of course." And then him kind of just like abandoning his post and abandoning his officer duties and things like that. He's just like, "Nah, yeah, you guys are my boys. I'm all right with y'all." Pretty cool. And then the little droid that Maul has, man. That honestly, that's my favorite droid, I think, in Star Wars. Like, that motherfucker is funny.
Damn.
He's got resources. He could fly. He talks. He said smile or some shit like that in one of those episodes. Like, I'm loving that little droid, man. That little droid, he's getting. He picked up a trooper, a stormtrooper, just dropped them off. Like, what? Hell yeah, he gets down. So that's probably my favorite droid in the Star Wars verse. Pretty cool. I'm liking it. I don't know if he has a name. Does he have a name?
I don't know, but there's some great fucking droids, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously R2D2, BB-8. I don't know how you guys feel about BB-8. I don't know.
He's all right.
Yeah, C-3PO.
Yeah, I mean the two classics. I mean that's always gonna be tough to beat, and especially because they're a duo and they're fucking awesome. The one in Mandalorian, can't think what his numbers are, but he's really cool. I don't know. That's
there's great droids. There's great droids.
Yeah, that is interesting. There was something else I was gonna say, but
Wagner Moura, anything with him going on? Well, I guess when you think of that, they kind of, and I praise this season for kind of doing the underground criminal stuff, and they did that real quick, and they pushed away. But you know what they replaced it with, though, was the Inquisitor stuff and the Empire stuff, and I was like, yeah, all right, I wanted to be in the underworld a little bit more, but I ain't mad at where direction you guys wanted to go now. So that was pretty cool.
It was, what I was going to say was about the droids. It's real easy to make an interesting droid, and it just has to be them going against their programming.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did a really good job with that here, because I didn't think Two Boots was going to help them at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I don't know, he was really like usually when a droid in Star Wars is like a stickler for his programming and the rules, it's really, really hard for them to change. If they change at all. Like if they are going to change, usually that droid doesn't have strict programming like that. And Two Boots is following the law like to a fucking T.
It's just the boots seem like the symbol for that, the difference, which it was, but like him having the boots, even though he follows protocol and then he gets told that's against protocol. So it's like, dang, so really he really wasn't following the rules the entire time. I
can see that.
I saw that in I don't know. I just thought
Chopper. Chopper's a good one in Rebels. He's pretty cool. Pretty sure he's a fan favorite.
That is a good one.
IG-11
is the Mandalorian one.
Oh, IG-11. Yeah, that motherfucker's pretty cool too. Cal Kestis is in the Star Wars game. Star Wars Force Awakens, I think, is that one. Could be wrong on that one. Fallen Order. Yeah, BD-1. He was pretty cool. That was a cool little droid. So yeah, Star Wars has great droids for sure. But
it's all Star Wars.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Anything else?
Oh, that is good. This should be the season finale, right? Next week.
Yeah, I think it is. These last two episodes.
If they do 9 and 10,
yeah, should be it.
But we'll get a season 2. So,
yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. All right, let us know what you guys are thinking about Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord down in the comments below. Tuesday. Moving on to Tuesday. Daredevil Born Again. This was episode 7. Yeah, episode 7, The Hateful Darkness. What do you guys think about this
one? I think, oof. I mean, that's only one thing I really remember from the episode because I'm trying to think about what else happened. But
it's a lot of story building, a lot of talking in this one, more political type thing going on here with the court proceedings. By the way, him pulling up. I said, I want to go ahead and submit. I want to go ahead and submit the lawyer, my assistant lawyer, whatever the line was.
He said it was like co-counsel.
I said, oh yeah, my co-counsel. I said as soon as she said that, no, he's coming back. Open the door. There comes Matt Murdock. That was pretty cool. I was like, yo, that's fire.
Pissed.
Yeah, that was fire. So that was a cool scene.
The interaction with Paige and the therapist. What's her name?
Heather. Yeah,
that was good too.
Slapping her. Heather just laughing. Karen.
She got in her head first.
Yeah,
Karen got in her head. I was like, oh shit. She slapped her twice. She said something else, slapped her a third time. I was like, oh man, you got her.
I was gonna say, did I miss something? It kind of felt like Heather knew that he was Daredevil. I was like, didn't they never like do that? They never like revealed that he was Daredevil to her.
Not that I remember. No.
It felt like she knew when they were talking. Or am I tripping?
Not sure. I can't really recall the
off of how like Karen was talking.
How both of them were like they were going back and forth about the relationship with Matt, and then it's like because we all know, and right now Karen is a fugitive, and Matt's a hero lost. But then like the way that they're talking about the relationship, both of their relationships with Matt, it's like Karen was like, yeah, because he didn't tell you everything that he did in his life, and you didn't really know him for real. And I'm like, does she know? I don't know. I don't know. Unless I just.
Well, what you just said right there, that means like Heather, yeah, like you don't even know Matt for real. Like you don't know that he's.
Yeah, that's why. And then like that's why she was bouncing. Like they were both going back and forth. So I was like, does she know or like? But I guess not. So.
Yeah, I kind of just saw that as her just kind of fucking with her, but I don't know. But that was too. This is Karen's episode because I even like the scene with her and Fisk.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was pissing him off and he choked her through the gate. I was like, oh shit.
I don't think I've ever seen you scared.
Oh shit.
Dang, Karen, chill.
He just snapped the doctor's back. You need to relax.
You might want to back up. Don't stand right there too close.
Vanessa is not here.
What's his face got?
Daniel.
I don't think he did.
He shot him.
What?
He shot him. You know what I think they did here? They didn't show us him shooting him right on the side. I think he did a little shot on the side of his head. Unless I missed the scene. Did they show him actually shooting him?
I mean,
or did did the screen over here and then he shot down?
Well, it's because we see his head hit the floor with the gunshot.
He turned. Yeah, he turned. I saw a turn like that.
I saw a head hit the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go revisit it, but I'm not gonna be surprised. The next episode is gonna show it back to him, and he shot the side on the floor next to him, like they always do in movies and shit.
I would be shocked because the only reason is because I can't talk to the pinpoint accuracy that you guys are talking about, like the transition from him laying there to that. But when he shot him, that nigga wasn't moving.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be for TV magic, man. They're not going to tell us that right away.
No, man.
Listen. I'm just telling you, there's a reason they didn't just show us overhead him getting shot. Like, watch next episode. I'm not going to be surprised when he's still alive.
I'm going to be surprised
because Buck likes him.
Yeah, Buck does like him, but it's Buck we're talking about. Buck isn't going to go against Fisk, and like that's
they had a long drawn out scene of him beating his ass, and he was like, "Bro, this is your last chance. Like, tell me this is it."
Like I said, that dude was holding the gun for a minute, like, damn, bro, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this. And then it pans away, and then the gunshot, the bullets in the fucking cement next to his head. Watch.
No, bro, his head literally slapped the ground. I vividly remember that because his head slapped the ground after the bullet shot him. We're gonna see
next week. We're gonna see next week.
Dead. BB is on a run. Like, what the?
He said, "Run away! Do not tell me where you're fucking going."
God, man. They built him up for
what's his name? Bullseye was save the governor. That was a cool scene.
I was wondering because at first they implied it where it's like Daredevil told him go kill Fisk. That's what I thought. When he first said, "I got something for you to do," that's what I thought. And then he had a conversation with Paige, and he was like, "We got it handled," and she was like, "No, like no, you didn't." It kept feeling like he told Bullseye to kill him, but nope. Protect the governor. So what they got planned?
Yeah.
We got a Luke Cage mention.
Luke Cage reference.
We did.
Yep.
We got another, and obviously in that Jessica Jones appearance.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought she was done, so that was cool to see.
That was cool. Matthew Lillard's character is throwing me off so fucking bad. Because it's just like, who is this nigga? Why does he have so much power to talk to who he can talk to? And obviously, he's working for people, but like, why him though? What is he?
Yeah, the season's about to end.
It could be anything, but I think he's just a CIA agent. CIA agents, bro, have pool everywhere.
But why get Matthew Lillard to do that?
Because it's Matthew Lillard. And did you see his comments, by the way, of why he's getting cast and everything? He made comments of why they think he's getting, because people just miss nostalgia, and he reminds them of that era of movies. That's why he thinks he's getting casted and everything. So
I don't know. That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping he's more than that, because I just see him and I'm like, bro, this is what the fuck is this character? Why are we spending so much time with this? But I mean, that's a little whatever. I liked the episode. It was definitely a lot of conversation when at least the previous Daredevil episodes had, some action in there. This really had barely any, if at all. Mm-hmm. So, I'm sure the internet heads had a problem with it. But I mean, I nowadays, I mean, action is a plus. I just love good conversations.
I mean, they tried to kill them lawyers right out the gate after that case. After they closed the door.
Yep. They shot the cop. They didn't. I mean, they don't care. You're not part of the task force. You're in the way. So yeah, it's crazy
for sure.
But no, good episode. Guess we'll stay tuned for episode 8 on Tuesday.
I was saying that's the finale too, huh?
Is it? Oh, it is. I think you're right.
That's what I'm saying. The season's already over.
Yeah. Season finale next week.
We know Fisk isn't going to be the mayor no more.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Fisk. But yeah, that's going to lead into the Punisher special the week after that. So, and then obviously the wait for Brand New Day after that. But yeah, Daredevil Born Again, episode 7. Leave your thoughts on that down in the comments below. And are you looking forward to episode 8? Also, is Daniel alive or is he not? Let us know.
That man is dead.
Wednesday. The Boys. This one is episode 5, One Shots. This one had storytelling of we're going to choose a character, and we're going to give you their story, and then we're going to pick another one, and we're going to give you their story. How'd you guys like it?
I was trying to tell you this last night. I was mad at first because I was like, they just gave us a filler. I felt like that was the last one, right? The last one was the filler one where, it just felt they just gave us a filler. Then I felt like they were giving us another filler because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I get that this show isn't meant to be taken serious 100%, but what are we like? It felt like we were taking the entire episode doing this, and then I was just drawn out, and then it switched, and I was like, oh shit, I see what they did, and I low key fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I really enjoyed that episode.
Remind me what the switch was.
Are you talking about the mansion scene?
Well, I mean, that, but just like what, like everything that happened. Because not only that, but because when we're getting everybody's little like story thing, and then we get to Firecracker, it's like, damn, like just seeing how Homelander like he's still doing this. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just kill you just cuz shit. And then the scene in the mansion, it's like that. Oh my god! At first, like we had a shred of hope. I was like, really? They're really about to do something like this? And then it's fucking Soldier Boy, man. Oh my god! Like,
like you thought Homelander was done for, right?
Yeah,
there.
I thought we had a chance.
The switch up, since we're there, the switch up was a little like, what just happened? We just saw you last episode or episode before that lock him up, and you're ready to kill him. Like, what happened?
I'm saying, like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you were our hope to some extent.
I don't know. I'm a little weird on this. I guess it is a switch up, but it's just weird because
Soldier Boy did not like that. He hated him. He hates him, actually.
Because he said, like, the excuse that he gave is kind of like, okay, I guess. Like, it's not stupid. It makes sense. That he's his
son? Did I miss it?
Yeah, that was
well, that he doesn't want anyone to fuck with him except for him.
Yeah.
And that's a trope. I could see that being a trope. Like, nah, if anybody's gonna get him,
that's what I'm saying. I don't love that, but it's not like it does. Like it's stupid. Like it doesn't make sense. But again, to your guys' point, like he was doing stuff that could have killed him.
Yeah.
So to do this was just kind of off-putting.
That's why
the scene was cool, but story-wise, it was just kind of like, okay, what happened? Because you two honestly should have been working together from the jump, and now instead of just having to deal with Homeland, like we have to deal with both of you in our final saga, and now that's what it is. But that's not what it started as. So it's just,
and like I gotta, because for instance, last episode he didn't try to kill him. He was just trying to hold him back. He knew it wasn't gonna kill him. Like Soldier Boy, we never really knew what Soldier Boy's intentions were. We just know he fucking hates Homelander. But like, I guess him seeing other people mess with Homelander doesn't like that, because at the end of the day, that is his son. And that's where I was like, dang, like I didn't even think about it like that. But like, that's not even the craziest thing about the episode. The craziest thing about the episode is what's her face? What's her name? The smart girl, man. What's her name?
Yeah.
Sister Sage.
Sister Sage. That's the craziest part to me, because it's like this whole time she had a plan from the start to kill Homeland, or not to kill, but to kill everybody. Like,
she just wants to be in her own
that drop was
world.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, at first I didn't like the whole everybody gets their own thing, but then as I'm seeing what they're like basically explaining through people's stories, besides the first ones, like the ones about the boys, those are just fucking pointless, and the dog, like, but it was like, oh fuck, like Jesus Christ.
How do you guys feel about Sister Sage? She was a main focal point last season, and really a non-factor here whatsoever. Like, scene here, a scene there, but other than that,
I think it's because at first her introduction last season was more of like she's taking over what Homelander, like helping Homelander get to where he wants to get to. In this season, she's behind the scenes because we know she's doing that now. But now we're getting revealed. She's probably going to see more of her now because she has her own like thing going on that we just magically found out about.
Yeah.
And I guess it took time to get there.
Yeah, the Firecracker story at first, I was like, well, why are we dedicating time to Firecracker in the fucking final season of the show? What are we doing? And as it played out, I was kind of on board with it because I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Like, you just visited him, and I know the predicament that you're in, but it's like, damn, no spine at all. And that shit cost you at the end of the episode, so we saw that. But the dog, Noir, I was just like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, those threw me off, man. I was like, bro, what are we doing? Like, I get the show's not serious, but come on.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, honestly... any scene with the deep, man, I'm just like, fuck, bro. Can we get something else? Like,
he used the eel, bro. He used the eel.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Like, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, this season, man, every other conversation is about a dick. Fucking it.
Yeah.
They're going, off the wall with that shit. But yeah, the episode was fine to me.
Yeah,
I don't think it was bad. It was weird in some points, but yeah, it was fine. And the scene with Seth Rogen and all them, I thought it was funny. But
yeah, it was all right.
I love that scene though. That the mansion scene. Obviously, we talked about it a little bit, but I've been waiting for Jared, man. I've been waiting for Jared. We know Sasha was in here too. I was waiting for our supernatural reunion, and for them to all come up in this episode here, I thought that was a cool scene. The whole time that mentioned Seth Rogen. Was it Kajim? Am I saying Pujim? I forget his name.
I can't remember his name.
Camille. Yeah, Booster Gold. Camille, I think was his name. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name, but seeing all of them, make Lovin's in there, that was pretty cool, and they're all themselves. And then that I enjoyed that scene a lot. So that was pretty cool. I did like that. But yeah, you guys aren't wrong though. I mean, yeah, the terror episode, or I guess point of the episode was all right, was whatever. Blackmore. Yeah, that one too. I'm trying to I think I liked it, but then I'm like, I mean, nothing was there though. Nothing happened. They're gonna set up a deep noir fight, I guess, at the end of the episode, and that's gonna take care of itself, I guess. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys aren't wrong. A good episode towards the end, but that first half was all right. And I was wondering where Cody was gonna go because this is pretty much we're still looking for V1.
Yeah, we are.
We're still looking
for
V1.
It was a second filler episode.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it again next episode, which is is that the finale already? No, right? No.
I don't know, but they told him where the dude is who probably has V1.
Yeah,
that's where we're headed.
So we're gonna do that again and find out if he can get V1. But all right, yeah, a good episode, 50-50 episode, I guess. Started off weak, ended strong. So we'll see what the rest of the season goes. Episode 6 is next, and that is Wednesdays. So let us know if you guys are liking The Boys right now down in the comments below. Let's move on to the last episode here, or the last show, I should say, Sundays, and we are doing. No, I guess you're gonna splice this up. You said right. So all right,
we'll give the people one. You can leave it here.
Ooh, we'll give the people one. All right, there you go. Sundays from, if you guys are watching this for the first time on the podcast, we do drop these normally just on YouTube, and they have their own reviews. But we're gonna go ahead and just put this one in right here with the podcast episode. So let us know if you guys like the From content. Yeah, leave those thoughts down there. Episode 3. I will say this. I mean, I talked to Cody very briefly about it. And he was like, best episode of the season. And I said, you know what? I think it is. So far, it's the best episode of the season, in my opinion. I liked it a lot. It got you right away with the writing. And Jet was like, watch them fucking, what's the cop's name? The chick's name?
Acosta.
Acosta. Like, watch them make me like Acosta. And it was started to lean like that. When she asked for the bullet, I texted in the group chat. She said, give me a bullet. I said, damn, bro, she's there. It's like the parallels between her and Boyd. And he was doing that earlier in the episode 1 and getting ready for the bullets. And she was there already. I was like, damn, he's going to take her under her wing. And we're going to get a storyline like that. Acosta might flip over. So that was pretty cool to see. So they started off strong with that writing right there.
Yep.
But then they get into the diner scene. Well, not before the diner scene. They get into the fucking crow, the berry.
Yeah.
They're burying Jim, and the crows show up, and right away you see fucking the man in yellow. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, looking at the crows, he's looking around. He's like, what the hell is happening right now? That's the way I took it, anyways. But then you could get into the diner scene, and she's starting to ask questions like, hey, is that normal? Has that ever happened? And I think, what is it? Kenny, right, is telling him.
Yeah.
Kenny's telling her about it and everything like that, and she's like, wait a minute. They showed up together too, and I think it was referencing what's his name? What's her name?
Jade and the family. What are they? What's their last name? I don't know. The Matthews.
Yeah, the Matthews and Jade showing up at the same time. He was like, "Oh shit!" Like, you could see it in his face. Like, this shit never happened. So I I paused that shit right there. I jumped into Discord. I said, Cody, they answered your fucking question right away, bro. Yeah. Like, how are they going to beat him? He knows everything. He knows what's going on. He knows how everything's going to play out. Well, in that beginning scenes, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. So that shit's already, the wrench thrown into the plan already. Like, the crows are showing up. Them showing up together at the same time was not supposed to happen. So we've already got like a trail, like a pathway, I guess, on what's different. And he's thrown for a loop. But after that, he gets into...
Go ahead. I got to interject right now.
Go ahead.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just didn't take it that way.
Oh.
I just took it as him playing the part.
You could go back and look at his face though. He's looking at the crows like, what the fuck is happening? Like he genuinely looks shocked, and because when he's looking out the window, and I was gonna just say that he's starting to cause chaos after he figured all this shit out. He's starting to do his role and cause chaos. He's looking out the window, smiling at fucking the daughter and the mom fucking fighting. Like he's like, yeah, I did that shit. Like yeah, fuck yeah. But before that, and he's looking at the crows and shit, he fucking like whoa, what the fuck is happening? That's how I took it. Like I don't think none of this shit is planned,
which is fine. But could you not also take that as him, again, playing the part and acting surprised to seeing all that? And that's why it kind of makes sense for him to start asking questions, because he looks so surprised. Like it's just him playing the role.
You could take it like that way, but I really don't think that's what it was. Like, Cody, what do you think?
I don't know. I could see both sides. I don't know, because we don't, like, I guess technically we don't know what he knows, but the only fact that the only thing that we assume for the longest is that everything is in on it, and the way that the town brings people in, and the fact that everybody knows their names, that's the only thing that is leaning towards Justin Seymour. So I really don't know yet, but I can definitely see both sides.
Because
I don't know.
Because his whole thing into getting a reaction out of Julie was like, oh, they came in at the same time, so everything started to fuck up as soon as that happened, because that wasn't normal. And yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean it wasn't normal? What wasn't normal?
Like them coming together at the same time.
And that's exactly where they weren't supposed to come in together. Yeah, they come in. Like I think his plan.
I don't see it that way.
It's really hard. It's really hard for me to see it the other way. Like he was genuinely shocked. Like he fucking is like, damn, that shit. They came in together. Like okay, and then he kind of played.
I'll look out.
He played off of that. He played off of that. Like, all right, well, now you're telling me now I can fucking spit. And I think obviously they do come in to get not together, but they come in at separate times. Yeah, mm-hmm. and through the story and then through the past is what I'm trying to say. So he understands that point, and I guess he could still use that argument of like, well, when the Matthews came in, that's when shit started going bad. But he took it from there. But the fact that they came in at the same time, I don't think he was expecting that. And the crows, he didn't seem like he knew about crows, because Kenny was like, yeah, well, the only time people see crows is at the when the tree's knocked over. That's the only time we ever seen crows. So I don't think the crows have ever been in Fromville. That's a stretch. That I don't know anything, but
there was a crow when Tilly was showing somebody the cards, and the crow hit the window.
Oh, okay, all right.
But
continue.
Oh well, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say what I'm more intrigued about, or not intrigued, but interested in, is the fact that it seems, and I know there's sometimes they're idiots, but it seems like they're catching on to her. Like, how is she feeling ever since her dad? Like, oh no, she's kind of weird. She doesn't seem bothered. Like, hopefully they're catching on, because I mean, there's clear signs, for somebody like that, and you're not even like affected. Like, Kenny's just went through that, so he should know what it's like, and he doesn't see any of the signs that he was going through. So hopefully Kenny catches on. I hope somebody
just went through that. The Matthews just went through that.
So
look at them and the way they're reacting.
Yeah, so this is night and day. It's like, and then you're asking questions about other stuff, and it's not like, it's just.
Well, who are you? Is it just Kenny that you're referring to that you think is the one that's catching on, or is it someone else?
No, well, Julie probably she's not. She's probably still mad. She's just pissed.
She's still pissed. Yeah.
Probably
Boyd, I think, right?
Boyd is the one that asked.
Yeah.
So probably Boyd and Kenny, but hopefully Sarah, because she's living with her. I don't know what they're gonna do in that house.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing.
My instant thought was she's gonna frame Sarah for some shit, and they're gonna believe her because it's Sarah.
Oh yeah, I can see that for sure. But the only reason I was gonna say is because Kenny knows that, she's super religious, and she does the whole praying thing. So that could just be like a whole thing into where she's not acting like super sad about her dad, would be the only defense that I could think of. But I don't know about Boyd. I'd have to watch it to see what his reaction to that was. But Kenny, I don't really see it with Kenny, to be honest.
Victor saw the clothes, pissed his pants, literally. Woo!
Ooh, boy,
when he comes back with that information and they're like, why the fuck are the clothes here? That should be like, okay, this is the man in yellow. They should go see the paintings that they've seen before of the man in yellow.
Yes.
That should be putting people. And I've seen the fucking description for next episode, so it does put them on alert. And I'm assuming Victor fucking told them, but they in the description it does say like they're on alert for something. So hopefully they started. Hey, wait a minute. It shouldn't be that hard to fucking pinpoint. Who's the new people that just came in? Who just fucking entered Fromville like that? The yellow clothes are right outside the town. What's going on? And that should lead them.
But this is where the problem comes in, because obviously you can think like that, but at the same time, suspecting someone new when they just barely found the clothes, they don't know how long the clothes have been there. And right now, I think he only pissed himself because he thought that man wasn't real. He thought it was fake.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we know how they go. When people get into their emotions in this show, they get closed off. I don't want to. No. We're gonna have half the episode of him crying about not wanting to tell anybody, and then they're gonna find out, and then they're gonna try and figure it out. But then at this point, how are you gonna even supposed to know? It could be to them. It could be anybody, and that's probably what he meant back at episode 1, where they're gonna turn against themselves because it could be anybody.
Who all knows about the man in yellow?
Tabitha, his dad, him. Ethan, I think Ethan knows.
Does Boyd know?
I don't think Boyd knows anything about a man in yellow. I don't think anybody else knows. It's just the paintings. That's all we've seen, and the people that know about the paintings or the picture drawings is them.
Julie at this point doesn't know, right?
Julie, no, because that's future Julie that possibly knows, but because he said, "Why do we keep meeting like this?"
Yeah.
So that has to be future Julie only, but that could be Julie learns it this season, obviously. So we don't know how that's gonna go, but that has to be. I think that's it.
This episode to me, it felt like, and this might be weird to say, but it felt like the start of the season. Like the other 2 episodes felt like it was easing us into the season, but this one felt like, all right, we're gonna get into the story of what everyone's gonna be doing. Yeah, and I like that a lot, and I could already see like how people are probably gonna take this episode as like nothing happened. It felt like filler.
Yeah,
but for me, like with From, just the way that they've been telling this story for 4 seasons now, it's just a slow burn. Like they're just gonna give us small little pieces to the puzzle here, and you're just supposed to enjoy the ride. And then people want the answers now. They don't want another loss situation, which I get. I understand it, but can we enjoy the ride?
Hey, Tabitha said, "Fuck that! I'm going to the tree."
Yeah, that was crazy.
The tree coming up again, and she wanted to go find the lighthouse.
White,
the boy in white. Yeah.
He said, "I don't know if it's gonna take you to the tree." That's a crazy thing to say.
She was ready to go through. Like, is that gonna take me to the lighthouse? You said it wasn't gonna take me to the lighthouse. Is it still gonna do that? Probably not. He said probably not, I think.
Yeah, probably not.
Hey, listen, when I saw that little nigga, I was like, yo, this TV shit, age shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He is huge.
Like,
but
they said that. You look different.
Yeah,
you look different. Hey, they acknowledged it. That was cool. Like, I mean, and you know what? In this show, I buy it, bro. He's a fucking ghost. We're in Fromville. Why would you not buy that he fucking aged up somehow, some way? I get it.
For sure.
But yeah, that was a big kid. Still wearing the same clothes.
I was like, damn, Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
And you can only assume that Victor's dad saw him too.
No, he saw him.
Yeah.
He turned like, what the fuck? Like, so, that was cool. That was cool that he saw
a lot
him
of
too.
this is I don't know, man. A lot of this stuff is interesting because what does it mean? And he said, and I quote, "You're so close, but time is running out."
Yeah, he said you're so close, bro.
And then he said a line before that, like, that was the tree before. So damn, like they're just aware of all of this, like all the transformations of the tree. Because Tabitha went in it, she made it to the lighthouse. That other dude went in it. I think his name was Dale. He ended up in the pool. Like it was just like, damn, that's crazy.
Yo. Yeah.
I like the storyline between Ethan and Victor, and then them wrangling Jade into it and explaining the River of Tears or the Lake of Tears to them. I think is what it was, right? Lake of Tears.
Yeah. Lake of Tears. Yeah.
And then Jade was just like, "All right, well, what is it? Explain it to me." And he was listening. I appreciate that you were listening to him.
That's what I'm saying. I love that.
Hell yeah! Don't just blow it off. But listen,
even though it didn't make fucking sense to him because he was like, "Yeah,
yeah,
I don't fucking know."
once he said that his mama was having dreams and then it was here, it makes sense.
Yeah, Ethan was like, well, maybe I didn't make it up. Maybe it's like my mom's situation and I've already seen it and it's here.
Yep.
Like, I thought I made it up, but I didn't. I've already seen it.
And we got Julie and my boy Randall. They got the books.
They got the books.
They was teasing the boy. I thought Randall was finna get got.
Yeah.
That boy.
Thought that house was gonna collapse a little more.
Yeah.
I thought the zombie was there, the dead body was gonna come alive or do some shit.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna grab him or something.
But go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's at the end. It's the last thing. So
I was gonna say, and then this actually goes back to the knowledge thing, because at the end of the day, they're about to learn something. We know they're about to learn something. We got the books, we got all this information. They're gonna come together probably. So what's the next cost? That's all I'm worried about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really the mystery's going for sure, and it's we're starting to go.
Costa's in there looking at shit that they thought was useless.
Yeah.
There's probably not. There's shit in there that's not useless. There's something in there that's not useless.
All right, so let's talk about that, because obviously Boyd gave her like the speech about, you know, believing and he believes in her and shit like that. Did she not just become a cop?
She did.
Yeah.
What fucking skills does she have to find some shit like that?
No, you're not wrong, but she still had to go through the police academy and at least do, you know, the basic training type shit, you know? So as far as in that regards, she has more than he does.
Facts. So does that not come with being a seasoned cop, like being able to piece a story together?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I mean, it's either have no fucking eye for it or at least have that you went through basic training for it.
See, I thought he was just bullshitting the whole way because he saw his wife in her, and that's what he explained when she called his bullshit out. But at the same time, I felt like he was just trying to stop her from offing herself, so he wanted to keep her busy. Because he just came from her saying, "Give me a bullet." So it's like, fuck, let me make her feel useful. And
so you still want that bullet?
Yeah, like,
damn, bro. Chill out.
Because and like I said, you guys are right. They're trying to make us like her, and I can see it. You know, I'm coming around a little, just a little bit, because she's probably sane now. She's not completely an idiot anymore.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And I think she said like that wasn't me, man.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
What that was, I don't know.
Long as you're
the switch
on
up that fast though, I was not expecting it that fast.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! Like she realized quickly.
But I think the realization makes sense because she never got to drive around like everybody else did. She finally got to drive around, and her insanity got to her, and she's like, "Fuck, this is crazy." They're right. But
the episode ended with Boyd getting grabbed by someone.
Oh, I feel like this is the first like episode we've not had a cliffhanger. Or am I tripping? Like it just felt like it just ended. I was like, it just ended. They grabbed his arm, pulled it up, looked at his arm. Episode ended. I'm like, normally we get like some type of like something to think on for the end, but like we had nothing to think on.
You don't think that's something to think on? Like what could that be? Could that be his wife? Could that be? Oh, you think that was?
He was looking at his arm. It had no dirt on it, no nothing. Like it was hallucination. It wasn't real. And it just ended. That's why I was like, and he's had hallucinations before. People have. Jade saw the people in the tree when he had all the blood falling on him. Like all people hallucinate. So it's like that type of ending was kind of, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest, at this point. I don't know.
All right. Anything else?
Excited for episode 4.
Yep. Episode 4. All right. There you guys go. Let us know if you guys are enjoying From. Like I said, this is the first time on the pod that we talk about From, so let us know if you guys enjoyed that. Leave all those thoughts down in the comments below. That is the week of television, this insane couple months that we've been gonna have with these television shows. Let us know what you guys are thinking about them. But at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch these episodes for yourselves, gather your own opinion, come back and share your thoughts. Let's get into our movie of the week, The Devil Wears Prada 2. I'll start us off here. And I asked Cody if he's seen the first one because I don't know if he's gonna. We'll see how his opinion differs from mine, how it differs from Jet's. I understand this movie is not for me whatsoever. This isn't I'm not the target audience for this.
Not for me either.
I understand that. I completely understand that. But the first one, I still liked it. The story was great. I love seeing her, go through this transition of her life where she's like fashion, what fuck that, whatever. She gets into the fashion shit. She completely changes. Great. Gave that first one an 8. The second one, it was okay solely for the fact that it was the same movie as the first one. She
Really?
came in, and shit was going at breakneck speeds. Like we tend to say here, shit was going at breakneck speeds. The first time we see her, award, fired. Okay, there you go. We know how you're gonna meet up there. Next, we see what's her name? Miranda. All right, she's looking cool. She's got her little runway going. Oh, scandal. All right, we understand they need each other. We got the premise of the movie right that within the first 5-10 minutes or whatever it was. So breakneck speeds there. But from the moment that she steps into the office, it's kind of like the same way they did in the first one. She's like, I don't know if I should be here. I thought you guys knew I was coming. It's like she's timid, she's shy. So like it's just no evolution. Like you did this already. We've seen that. Come in there with confidence. You've worked with Miranda. Miranda was the same. What was cool was that she was kind of navigating the intricacies of like this modern cancel culture type things you can say, things you can't say. That was cool. Trying to go through that. But for the most part, it was the same storytelling from the first one. She goes through this down era of like, man, I don't know if I should be here. Who gives her the pep talk in the first one? It's Nigel. Nigel gives her the pep talk like, hey, you're here, do the job, you got this, go ahead. Who gives her the pep talk to do it here? Nigel again, like, hey man, do you want this job? You need this job, then prove that you need this job. And then she gets it into gear and she starts working the job. So I was just like, dang, bro, a lot of this movie was rehashed from the first one, and I hate when they do that. So that was disappointing. That was really disappointing. Nigel's, the performances were great, don't get me wrong, but when it's the same story, that was crazy. I wanted more time, or not more time. When I said breakneck speeds, right, we get into the Holy Grail, this interview that she's trying to get to, and we know she talked about it earlier, so we know that's going to come up. But they get to the Holy Grail, and it's like, it's here. Like, I thought they were going to make a connection with her and Emily somehow, some way, like, hey, I've read your articles, I've seen your articles, you're different, whatever. And they kind of gave us a line to that, but they kind of just put us into that scene. She just broke everybody down. She harassed people. She's like, hey, let me make phone calls. And then we're there in the interview, and she never even talked to Miranda or to Emily whatsoever. Or Andrea, is her name Andrea? Andy. Never talked to Andy.
I don't remember
whatsoever. So that was just like, that came and went. And then the final act was cool. The runway. Stanley Tucci's character was great, and Nigel, and he's been waiting since 2006, even before that, for his big moment. The big moment came, and he's on stage, and I kind of wanted to spend a little bit more time in that. I wanted him to read the cards and be like, you know what? I've done this shit. I'm ready for the shit. Throw the cards away. Let me speak to you guys, and let's spend a little moment in that. But no, they kind of they spent like a minute there, and then that was it. So it was just disappointing. Like it was breakneck speeds. It was the same story from the first one, and I wanted a little bit more. So at the end of the day, I gave this one a 6, and I wish it was better.
You know what that sounds like to me? Sounds like Happy Gilmore 2. It basically sounds like when they decide to make a sequel to a movie that was made in the early 2000s, all they do is just rehash and try to get people with nostalgia, and they make the movie off of that instead of trying to make something actually sequel and new to the story. Yeah. So that sucks, because I definitely see for instance, yeah, it was early in the movie. She was talking to the new girl that had her position. Yeah, that was back in 2006.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's just, I definitely see stuff like that, because I know I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure like those things were repeated. But as far as, like I said from the beginning, wasn't made for me, clearly. So I'm going to obviously say that I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I'm pretty sure other people probably did. The biggest thing for me that I didn't like, as a person whose first movie in Devil Wears Prada, is I felt like Miranda was supposed to be the villain, and I could see that she is just a hardworking person. Like, it's all about the job with her, but they made her out to be the villain, and I'm like, why are we, by the end of the movie, making her the hero? I didn't understand it, and I guess
they did that in the first one. They did that in the first one too. Like,
I probably wouldn't like the first one either.
She had this whole storyline going on, and not necessarily the villain, but just like you said, hard workers. Like, she knows what she's doing. Like, get out the way. Let me show you how to do it. And then I forget exactly what happens, but something happens in the first movie where she kind of uses her background plans and shit like that to kind of get out of the situation. They did that shit again.
That's
and I saw the ending coming as soon as they said that this dude was buying it. I said, oh, okay, you're gonna use the Holy Grail, right? Now you're gonna go to the Holy Grail to get out of this situation. And sure enough, what happened? The Holy Grail girl came back up.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the person that doesn't do interviews for 3 years is best friends with you.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, our main character, Anne's character, what's her name?
Andy.
Andy. Like, she has her own passions, and it seems like she got drawn back into fashion. Like, it seemed like she got away from it, and she was forced back, and now she wants to stay. I could have sworn throughout the movie she was saying, like, no, I really just want to go and like, do real journalism.
Yeah.
But she ends up staying, and it's like,
that was different
why?
than the first one. The first one was like, same thing. I'm journalism. I need a job, though. I'm going to do fashion. At the end of the movie, what does she do? She's like, I'm going to go back to journalism. So this is where that picked up. And I guess this one, instead of going back to journalism, she's like, nah, now I'm in fashion. Let's do it. So.
And I guess what upsets me is it feels like Andy is a side character in the movie, even though she's the main character. It felt like we're too focused on Miranda. And I get that, because I guess in a sense Miranda is the face of runway. She's the face of the fashion. Not face, but you know what I mean? Like, she's the main icon of it. And I guess you could see it as a passing the torch movie to some way or fashion, to give people like their, like, you know, the fans a way to say goodbye. But it's like, no, because Miranda still wants to be in the power and she still wants to be at the top. But like, it just, I don't know. The movie to me felt like, why are you forcing me to try and like Miranda? I don't like Miranda at this point. So why and I feel so bad for Emily, because I'm like, Emily made it for herself. She clearly was disrespected in the first movie, because that's how, you know, when you found out the reveal of, oh, we gotta tell her. Then they tell her, she's like, oh no, she's not gonna give it to me. Go ahead, tell her. It's like, oh, so you just treated her like shit this whole time, and she's just doing this to get back at you. It makes sense. Okay, I'm with her. No, we're gonna turn our backs on it. Like, what? Why are we gonna go against that now? Like, I was like, you had a good way for me to enjoy the movie, and they took it away because we got to give Miranda the spotlight. I said, fuck that, man. I was mad. So, yeah, I feel bad for Emily, truly. Like, Emily clearly seen, I don't know, like, I didn't see the first one. It seemed like Emily deserved everything that she was gonna get, and then she didn't get it. So I'm probably at a 5, because it wasn't a horror movie. I see people could probably like that, but it wasn't for me. But it wasn't bad, like bad. But you know what I mean? Yeah.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I am opposite from you guys. I actually like this movie quite a bit. The 2006 one, the first one, I had seen like scenes, like I guess the iconic scenes, and at various times just throughout the years, like I had seen those scenes over and over again. So I would just be like, yeah, I've seen it, but I had never really sat down and watched the whole thing. So I watched it the night before, and I really liked the first one. This one, I like what they did with it, because in my opinion, I felt like other than really than Andy's character, I can kind of see the issues with her character as opposed to the first one. But even by the end, I felt like it made sense, because in her head, she was the reason that all that happened with Emily Blunt being able to take control of the company. Like, it was her fault. So even like that scene when it played out and Miranda was like, tell her, it was like, damn, like she was really upset because she was the one that initiated that whole thing. And so she was kind of like, once the resolution happens that, oh, it's not going to be Emily Blunt's character that takes over the company and it's going to be the other girl, she was like, well, damn, I can't leave, because now they're in a partnership. Like, they even said it in the car, like, well, we're tied to the hip now. Like, this is what we have to do. So I understood that point. And Meryl Streep's character, Miranda, the first one is her fucking movie. Like, I know Anne Hathaway is like the main character, but that shit is Miranda's movie. And in the first one, you know, she's never like in, I don't want to say danger, because it's not that, but she doesn't really have a problem until the end, where Andy's character thinks that, you know, she's going to get forced out, but Miranda was in control the whole time. Yeah. But in this one, no, like Meryl Streep's character is in distress the whole fucking movie. Like, she's getting pushed out. The father of Jay, who owns the company, he dies. I knew that something was going to happen in that scene. I didn't see him dying. Like,
I didn't see him dying. I was
like, oh, shit.
I thought he was just not going to announce it, like, or be like, nah, somebody else.
Give it to somebody else. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I low-key thought he was going to give it to Stanley Tucci's character, and I was like, ooh, that's going to piss her off, because of
I would have liked that a lot more. I would have liked that a lot more. Yeah.
So that caught me off guard, and I did kind of like that. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, her character, as opposed to the first one where she's in control, everything's going through her. Like no, like her back's against the wall. She's asking other people for help. Like we kind of see her, kind of like talking about with Darth Maul. We kind of see her in a vulnerable state, and she's doing things that she would have never done. Like she's fucking hanging her coat up by herself.
Mm-hmm.
She has to go down to the cafeteria, and she's never even been to that fucking floor. That part was funny as fuck.
That was crazy.
She's never even been to that floor. And then even for Emily Blunt's character, like that first movie, like she was a doormat. And in this one, I guess because you guys are talking about kind of a villain-esque role. In this one, the movie made it's really her. Like she is the problem of this movie, like getting in the way of Andy and Miranda. So for those two, at least, they kind of had a reversal of how their characters were going. So I appreciated that. And then when it comes to these legacy movies, like Cody was talking about, these movies that were made in the 2000s, and then they decide to do a sequel, you always get the feeling of, okay, why are we doing this? And obviously the number one answer is always going to be, clinging on to people's nostalgia and obviously making money. But I appreciated that this actually had a great message. Like the death of journalism as we know it, how everyone consumes their information. And obviously this is, with fashion, but how everyone consumes their information now through TikTok reels and Instagram and stuff like that. Like like picking up a magazine is it's not rare, but it's just not what it was. And honestly, going into the movie, I never even really thought about like, damn, this is what that could be, because Runway magazine, like that's not even like a tangible thing anymore. Like they don't even do that, and I really like that aspect of it.
Damn, I feel like they should have leaned into that more than. Like they should have really leaned into that.
They definitely should have, because
that would have been a better movie than like, hey, you know what? We're dying, man. We got to figure this shit out. Let's kind of show how we can evolve or do some shit.
Because
I would have liked that.
Yeah, that being the core of the movie, where it's like your business is crashing to AI or to the future, and you got to save that. That's cool, but I'm gonna not be the boss anymore.
Yeah.
We gotta save my position.
Which was what they did in the first one. But, instead, in the first one, she had a plan to get out of it herself. This time, she didn't have a plan to get out of it herself, so they had to get that between Anne Hathaway's character.
I just don't feel like Miranda deserved what she got. That's all I'm saying. She's a great worker, but her time had passed.
Which is fine, but the first one, it's like, I don't know, you kind of get that too. But at the same time, it's like kind of like you said, like she is Runway. Like she's been making that shit go for however many years she's been working. Like it is her.
See, and I get that, but they executed the Nigel Passover perfectly.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they make the plot of the movie could have been better to me if they would have just focused on that? Like just Runway as a magazine is no longer, as a journal, like nobody reads it. It's all fast media now. Focus on that. Like, why is Miranda still a focal point? You said the first movie was her movie. Why is she still a focal point? She should be in the back seat now.
But it's Devil Wears Prada. Like, they're not going to do that.
See?
Like, and that was the thing I was thinking too. Like, I really feel like people do have to watch the first one too.
Probably
to watch this one. And a lot of movies, I don't really feel that way. Like, you can just go and watch this, obviously, but to J Mac's point, like they did a lot of callbacks to the first one. Like there was even a point in the beginning where Andy's walking on the street and somebody's holding up 2 blue belts. And I saw that and I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. Like just little things like that. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I was at 8. I really had a good time with
it. I didn't speak on it too, but the love interest, we saw a breakup before we saw a kiss.
That was the weakest part to me.
That was the worst part to me too. That relationship was like that.
I'm
like, whoa.
And I like that guy. I like that dynamic between the two. I was like, all right, cool. Let's stay into that. But we had like one scene at dinner, one scene fighting, and they break up. If you want to see me, I'll be in my apartment when you get back from Italy. And then we never saw a kiss and interaction until the very end. They broke up before they got a kiss. I was like, damn, like, what the fuck? So yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't like him either. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it.
There you go. All right. The Devil Wears Prada 2, that's in at 77 on the tomato meter, 87 popcorn meter. I think, obviously, fans of this, those are the ones that are going to enjoy it and have a good time with it. And yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that for sure. But yeah, that is our review, our thoughts on The Devil Wears Prada. But at the end of the day, like I just said, our reviews are just our opinions. We encourage you guys to go out and watch this movie for yourselves, gather your own opinions, come back and share your thoughts. Let's move on to individuals. Cody, anything new?
Negative.
Jet.
Yes. I've been debating about doing this.
Oh.
And I'm gonna tread very, very lightly.
Uh-oh.
Super fucking lightly.
Just give a rating and move on.
That's crazy. I was told.
Uh-oh. What'd you tell him, Cody? What'd you tell him?
JoJo?
Let me get the name right, because it has a weird name. The Legend of Aang.
Oh,
The
damn.
Last Airbender. Didn't watch it myself, but I was told what happened, so I figured I'd speak on it. Have you seen this yet, Cody?
Nah, I haven't gotten around to it.
Okay, all right. I am at a 7 on this.
That's pretty good off of not seeing it.
Off of us, not seeing it.
Yeah,
Insane.
Yeah, off of not seeing it. I heard that the animation was beautiful. I heard it was gorgeous.
I'm sure. I'm so sure.
Exceptional.
Didn't people have problems with that? The little clips and shit that they saw?
No, I only heard positive about the animation.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, just what I heard. I don't know. But the story that I was told, yeah, weak as fuck.
Damn.
That story was weak as fuck.
Still
There's some cool stuff in it. Of course, it's fucking Avatar, right?
Yeah.
But what they chose to do, and then how you see that taking shape over the course of the movie, you're like, oh, they're gonna do this, aren't they? Oh, they're gonna do this. Because it started like, oh, damn, that's kind of crazy. But by the end, I was like, damn, that's what y'all wanted to do. I guess not bad, but damn, just could have been like this being our reintroduction to the world of Avatar, and obviously not Korra, but Aang and them. Like, this is the story that y'all cooked up. I was disappointed, and it's like they did something, and it's like, well, I know this is not going to go the way it's going to go because of the Legend of Korra. So I was already like, okay, stakes are gone because I know how this is going to end.
They were playing with the Avatar state being broken, or what?
No, and I really don't want to say it because obviously you're going to watch it, and I want you to watch it. But
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I was just
like, you haven't seen it.
Facts. But I was just like, come on. I think my biggest gripe, other than the story, and you'll see it obviously, but they made Team Avatar weak as fuck.
No,
Toph, badass.
Of course,
they badass. She does some shit here. It's like, oh fuck, that's crazy. Zuko, weak as fuck. We're talking about Fire Lord Zuko at this point. He's leading the nation.
Yeah, with no aggression anymore. He's leading the nation like the air nomads.
Yeah,
he's a pacifist.
Fuck,
come on, man.
bro.
You see the way he brings fire now? It's elegant.
Yeah. It's an art. It's a work of art now.
He dancing and shit. He doing TikToks.
But yeah, you'll see what I mean by them being nerfed. I feel like they were nerfed. Bro, man.
Boomerang?
It's just off the villain. Like there's just no fucking way.
Was it a non-bender or what?
No, he's a bender. And there's stuff to him, but one element.
Yeah.
And you have Aang, you got
Dope.
Toph, Katara, and these are all masters of their elements.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would consider, some of the best in history.
Yeah.
Toph probably is the number one ever. But it's just like, damn, bro. Like, but I was talking kind of bad about the story. How it ended like that last scene with, Aang talking to the bad guy. There's a part in there that kind of ties up, not a loose end, but something that could have been, I feel like, maybe dealt with in the original series. I really like that part. And obviously you'll see what I mean by the end of it. But yeah, I think a 7 is appropriate. Anything past that, like, it's just that movie could have been better. It for sure could have been better.
Nope.
And the big thing, obviously, that people were talking about was the voice acting, like, because it's not the original cast.
Mm-hmm.
At first, it's a little, but I didn't mind it as the movie went on.
It's like Invincible Versus or what?
Invincible Versus. Oof. It's just it's just Alex. That's it.
And Dave Bautista's in the film.
Dave,
I don't know if I knew that.
I think
once
we did.
Saw that
I think
in the
we
credits,
reported that. Yeah,
the Boulder.
Shit, somewhat. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. I wanted a peak Avatar movie, because we haven't seen them since. And I don't know if because of the leak, I don't know if we're ever gonna get more. Hopefully they still do all that stuff, because they have a whole studio dedicated to it. But you know how these execs get, like, they could just flip that switch off after.
How much money did y'all lose?
Who fucked up? Yeah. Obviously we'll talk about it more when you guys get told about it. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Damn. 7.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then J-Man, real quick, we brought it up, Invincible Versus.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, just because I was talking this whole time, what do you think about that game so far? Do you have because obviously all you did was play the story, the mechanics of it. What would you rate it so far? Because obviously online play is just going to be the same
I'm gonna
thing
get my
as
ass
whatever.
beat though online, so but it's a solid game. The fighting is fine. It's like the combos are there, and obviously they kind of made a way for like normal people to kind of just do auto combos and play with the game. But there's combos in there for you to do, and I've seen them fucking get done. So it's like, I know it's a fighting game, but the animation's cool. The voice acting, for the most part, is all right. Outside of fucking Alex Lee doing Invincible, that fucker sounds like Steven Yeun. Like, he really does. Like, outside of that, though, it's kind of like the other ones. I don't know if it's because I'm used to what they got going on in the show, and that's what I hear. But it's all right. But it's solid. It's a solid game. It's a solid game. I don't think it's better than Mortal Kombat, or unless that's my nostalgia speaking. I think the last one I played was 9, maybe 10 on that. But no, I enjoyed it. I
think it's solid too. I think it's somewhere in the middle. Like, I think as a fighting game, because obviously I don't play them all, but I think Fighters is better than this.
Oh, okay. I never
I
played
think this had a better story than Fighters, and I don't even think this story is that great.
Yeah,
but the Fighter story is fucking god awful.
Damn.
Like, you're just fighting clones, and it's Android 21. Like, you can miss me with that. That story sucks. You like that story?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Game was fun.
No, for sure, it's a great game.
You want to play 2K later?
That's crazy. The cutscenes are cool.
Cutscenes are cool.
I thought the cutscenes were cool. They were right to price it what they priced it. Maybe it could have been a little cheaper, maybe like $40, like $39.99. I could see, because it's not that much in that game.
No, it's barren. It's barren.
Yeah,
like, it's story mode, and then you kind of got like a ladder that I just barely got into. and then ranked. That's it.
Yeah. So there's not much going on there. At least it's not 70 though. At least they knew.
Yeah.
Because there's no shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one I would probably give like a 7. Like tying everything together, like story, the way that the game plays. Yeah, I'll probably go like a 7.
Yeah,
I think it's a solid game.
I think I'm there. And then I think you're gonna give it that 8 once Thrag comes out.
9. Double it. However strong you think that nigga is, double it.
There you go. Invincible versus. If you guys haven't played it or are playing it, let us leave your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think about it? Anything else, Chet?
No, that's it.
All right. Then that is it. That is all our What We Watches. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, listening down in the comments. Down in the comments. Let's move on to LFG news. What happened in the week of pop culture?
Let's find out what happened in the week of the popular culture in 3, 2. I know you see. Evangeline Lilly has called out Disney for being disgusting and horrible after they laid off almost all of Marvel's visual development team. Shame on you for turning your back on the people who built the power you are now using to throw them away.
Damn.
Well,
somebody else taking shots at Disney.
Of the facts, and she will no longer be working for them.
I don't know. Oscar Isaac's coming back.
She was never coming back anyway, though. Like, even before Oscar Isaac, she was out.
Damn, she's not in Doomsday?
No, hell no.
Damn.
Recast. I mean, of course she's right, but
Wasp, like the character of Wasp, surprisingly enough, had a big role in Secret Wars. That first one.
I actually looked for those comics, I didn't find any.
No, those are gone.
Well, she tried.
Deleted.
Post Malone has canceled the first 3 weeks of his tour. I promised y'all beautiful people new music, and I don't have the time to finish it before tour starts. We ain't ready for tour just yet, so I'm making the decision to push the tour back about 3 weeks to get this music done. How do you feel, J-Mag?
I had tickets to this, front row, VIP, ready to go. I've already been to this tour, the first part 1. So I was going to go again just because it was here in my city. Bittersweet, and honestly bittersweet because those tickets were expensive, but I bought something else, and I said, fuck, I shouldn't have bought those tickets. So bitter in the fact that, damn, I'm not going to get to see him in my city. Sweet in the fact that at least I get my money back and I could pay some stuff off again. But do not fret. I will see him the 2 days after he was supposed to be in El Paso. Anyways, I'm going to Albuquerque. So there you go.
Double you.
New music, though, by the way. How do you guys feel about him canceling it so that he could have new music in the concert, in his concert? Like,
depends on when that shit drops.
It should drop. Like, unless he's gonna play those songs during the concert, and that's where he debuts a couple of them.
That's really interesting to me because, like, all the concerts I've been to, besides one, which was a Spanish concert, so I don't know the fucking words, but I've heard the music before. Like, you want to be able to sing along. Mm-hmm. And if this nigga's just up here playing that shit, I guess that's cool. Like, damn. Like, if the world hasn't heard this before, I guess that could be cool, but yeah, I don't know.
So you wouldn't
go ahead.
I was gonna say, you wouldn't want to be a part of an original experience. You would prefer to just it all be like, a set.
Well, what has this concert has it been his hits, or has this been off his last album?
It's been all his music. So he played, White Iverson, Congratulations. He did all that shit, like Circles, the country music. He's done all of it. Sunflower, like this, the big ass stadium tour was his whole like filmography or discography.
Yeah, that was his victory.
Obviously, it's different from person to person, but I guess that just depends. I guess it just depends on the circumstance situation, because there's for sure instances I can see in my head where I would want to sing along to the music I know. Like, I'm waiting for this guy to sing.
You have all the other, like let's say, for example, he's only singing like 2 or 3 new songs. Hey, this is gonna be on my new album. I want you guys to hear it here. you have all the other songs to kind of sing along with. And then at the same time, like Cody mentioned, you get this new experience like that nobody's heard this song yet, and we get to hear it for the first time in the concert and how that feeling would be.
So you're pushing back your concert for 3 songs?
No, I mean, for example, I don't know if that's what it is, but you know, I'm not mad at it, and I could speak on this. When Jelly Roll came to El Paso, he had a guy named Warren Ziders open for him, and he played a song that he hadn't released yet. Like, he's like, hey, if you guys want to open your phones and record this, the song's not even out yet. Like, and I thought that was cool. Like, I was like, oh shit, that's pretty fucking awesome. Like Cody mentioned, it's an experience. It's something new. It's like, this isn't something that's everybody's get to hear. Like, it's exclusive to us here that went to the concert. I thought that was cool.
I can see that for like a couple songs, like the whole thing. I don't know. That's interesting. Just depends.
It all depends. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences have approved several new rules ahead of the 99th Oscars in 2027. Performers can now receive multiple nominations in the same category. I didn't know that was a rule. Screenplays must be human written to qualify. Multiple films from the same country can now compete for Best International Picture.
That's fire.
So basically, you know, it's better.
Like, it is better. These are W additions. You can't be mad at it. So I think, for example, like Timothy would have got, who knows, right? But I'm just saying, for example, because he got his Oscar nomination for the Bob Dylan movie that he did, and I was like, oh, that's the same year that fucking Doom Part 2 came out, and we love that shit. So for him to get that nomination in the Bob Dylan movie, but not in Doom Part 2, I was like, oh, that's what you guys submitted instead or accepted instead. I think this would have got both of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have been able to get submitted twice for that shit. That would have been pretty cool. The last bullet point there, they cannot be, like, only one film can represent the country. That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy. And that's a W right there. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Big W's.
Yeah.
Oh, why did it not go next? Oh, that's why I didn't go next. Stop.
And this is based off that bullet point. You know, they can get multiple nominations now for the same year. Well, people was like, damn, well, look at Anne Hathaway. Her year next year is going to be crazy. These are all the movies she's appearing in this year. So she's got multiple chances to get multiple nominations in her category. I thought that was cool. I thought that was funny.
And nice. For those of you listeners out there, Mother Mary, April 17th. The Devil Wears Prada 2 that just came out. The Odyssey, July 17th. The End of Oak Street, August 14th. And is that Verity?
Verity, yeah.
October 2nd. IMAX CFO says Disney's Infinity Vision is a marketing play. From our view, we feel it's a marketing play to try and offset the fact that they don't have an IMAX platform. Marvel fans are among the savvy and most discerning moviegoers out there. And there's a reason why we're the undisputed leader.
Damn.
Undisputed.
Damn.
Undisputed.
That's
they think they're a unanimous MVP.
I mean, when it's IMAX, like, yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy because when we saw this during, what was that? The CinemaCon thing?
Yep.
Presentation? I don't know why my brain didn't see this as, I don't know if I want to say a negative, but just kind of like, Marvel, really? But it really is like Marvel. Really?
Yeah, it's like they were bitter. Apparently they were bitter.
Yeah.
That they chose Dune over Doomsday.
And obviously, you know, when it comes to like technical stuff in, you know, these industries, we're like still learning. And so when they unveiled this, in my mind, I was like, oh, is this like, you know, a screen that's going to compete with IMAX, you know, bigger screen, brighter sound, or clearer sounds and stuff like that. But no, this is literally just a label on their movies to tell you like you're watching this in what they approve, like Marvel's Infinity Vision. You're watching it the best way that they say to watch it.
This is, like Jet mentioned, a label that's put on theaters that already exist. So if you have a Dolby theater, now instead of it, or it might still say Dolby, but now what it's going to be added on to that is Infinity Vision. They're not changing anything. They're just adding that label to theaters. Cinemark XD, that's now going to have Infinity Vision because it's XD. You know, AMC, I don't know if AMC has, no, they have IMAX, right? So those theater places that have like the Dolby, that have their own, you know, XD version, the Screen X shit like that, all they're doing is slapping their Infinity Vision because they have that has that quality that is good enough to play their movies, or that will look the best, I guess. That's crazy.
Doesn't mean a damn thing.
It does. They're not doing nothing. They're not making a new projector, new screens. They're not doing none of that shit. They're just slapping a label on shit that had already existed.
And it's for the people that, you know, don't look at this stuff, don't have podcasts. It's to be like, oh, I'm gonna go watch Avengers Doomsday in Infinity Vision. It's like it's marketing is all it is.
Get away, brothers. Nobody sees this anyways. Take Two Boss says Grand Theft Auto 6 won't have any product placement for real world brands. It's a fictional world and everything in it is fictional. So we're not even at risk of brand partnerships because all the brands are made up. And I think that keeps us pure. We need to be true to the underlying intellectual property and we need to be true to our consumers. I agree. I mean, they've always done that anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no need to say this. Like, they do their own brands, they do their own shit.
Yeah,
like, it's just
and
a
we
spoof
love
on
that shit.
real world shit, and it's cool. It's funny. I like it. So yeah.
Hell yeah, they're gonna have Ding Dong instead of TikTok. Warner Bros. Huh?
That'll be funny to see what their TikTok. Unless they already had it in the fucking trailer that they had, like what they're calling their TikTok.
There was something because one of them was on social media in like the first trailer, I think.
Okay, yeah.
There's something there.
Warner Bros, Amazon MGM, Sony. Why is it like that? Amazon MGM? Amazon's MGM?
That's the parent company.
I did not know that. Amazon MGM, Sony, Universal, and Netflix have submitted bids to acquire the Battlefield movie, directed by Christopher McQuarrie with Michael B. Jordan. McQuarrie, I keep forgetting. With Michael B. Jordan potentially starring.
People want this shit.
So it's going to Netflix.
You think so? People want. Look at all those heavy hitters, bro. They want this one. Give me this movie. Give me this shit.
It's not who I want it to go to, but
you think Netflix?
The fact that
they got
Netflix
money.
Is bidding at all. Yeah,
they got money now, and then they got money for just fucking walking away from the deal that they had with Warner Brothers. So they got money to spend. Well, they might not have that money actually. Apparently, they're in a lawsuit overseas with what they got going on over there. So
you think we're getting another War Machine? Are you crazy? Are you actually stupid?
Warner Bros. What would you guys like for this to get?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but it's Michael B. Jordan, Christopher McQuarrie.
It's gonna get watched. It's gonna get watched. But we're not Battlefield players here, man. Like I don't give a fuck what story they do.
I don't even know any stories in Battlefield. Does that have a campaign like that? I have no idea. I really don't know.
But I'm sure those first ones do like Bad Company. I'm sure there's a story in those, but the new ones I couldn't.
This is just going to be a war movie with labeled Battlefield for me. Like, that's all.
Yep.
So
pretty much.
Yeah.
Should be a parody.
Wow. So
loadouts.
Kenneth Branagh?
Yeah.
Kenneth Branagh says he has ideas for a final Thor film that's more in the territory of Logan. I would love to see Chris Hemsworth and the others have their own individual final story that takes Thor into a glorious twilight.
Well, this is stupid.
Yeah.
What?
I only disagree because I feel like his movies have all been unserious. Besides, I think the first one was the first one even unserious at all.
It was. I mean, it was serious. It was more Shakespearean was the word, I think.
Because I feel like they've made his character such a joke in the MCU. Like trying to change that and make a Logan type movie, it just wouldn't sit right. Like maybe it could be done, but I don't think it would be enjoyable because of what they built his character up to be already.
This is after the events of Doomsday, Secret Wars. Could they not just do something to where he's like not fucking hilarious like that? You see it in the trailers already when he's talking to Odin. You know, he's not in that goofy, mode anymore. I could see it happening. Like the events of Secret Wars. Who knows what's going to happen after that? And if this is where they want to take it, I'm down for it. Logan was great.
See, an Iron Man type movie like that would be dope. Thor, he's going to live for another, how many years? But having Iron Man come back.
Can Doom not do something to him? And alter his DNA or whatever the fuck, stop his aging, or he's fucked up somehow where he doesn't have much longer to live, and same way they did Logan.
I don't know.
That's a final Thor film. Like what
Right.
even?
And honestly,
I don't know.
I think for Logan, Logan has been through a lot, and so has Thor. But I feel like for Logan, he has something to actually not look forward to, but he has something to live for to some extent. And he
in that movie though.
Yeah, Xavier. He was living for Xavier, and
Kinda.
he was keeping the planet alive, trying to keep Xavier
Oh,
safe.
Thor has that too, though.
With the kids,
he has a daughter.
He is a daughter now.
Bro, have you not seen the Doomsday trailer?
It's not the same, man. It's not the same.
I mean, he still has someone that he's protecting.
I feel like we've seen him do that a lot already. Like, it's just.
And Logan's point, because you brought that up. Like, I don't even think the Xavier. Yeah, like he's taking care of Xavier, but like he was really ready to just fucking die. Like
he
just
was
fucking, like whatever. But then he got his pseudo daughter, right, and that gave him kind of more of a purpose and meaning.
But he had to. He knew he couldn't die because if he dies, Xavier dies, and Xavier or not. Dies,
he just had to outlast fucking Xavier, which was not going to be hard to do.
But
that was a few more years at most, like a couple more years. He was going to buy a boat, because I remember he was going to buy a boat, go live out on the ocean until Xavier's gone, and we're good, and then I'll be right behind you, buddy. Like,
so who is this guy? Who is Kenneth?
Let's find out who Kenneth is, bro.
And the only reason I said this sounds stupid is because, like you were referring to, after Doomsday and Secret Wars, like they're gonna do a reboot. So if Thor is in those plans, how does a final story make sense if we're moving, after a soft reboot?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, obviously, these projects that they have in mind and that they've been talking about, it's like, all right, that's cool, but we got to see Secret Wars first. Like,
because after a soft reboot, whoever is there after the soft reboot, there should be extended plans for. Because, like, if there's not, you should die in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So, like, the fact that you think that, I have a plan for a final Thor film, it's like after Secret Wars, that doesn't make sense.
He makes a solid point.
For sure. He's the director of the first movie. Let me see if he did. No, because Taika did the third one. But he's the director of the first one. He's an actor, too. I think he was actually in The Devil Wears Prada, too. He was the husband, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was him. I'll confirm that.
Oh,
but yeah, that was him.
Did he do the second one?
That's what I'm about to check. Let's see. Director. He's got 25 movies under his belt as a director. Oh, shit. Chill. No.
Thor had 3 different directors.
Now you understand.
Makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Now you understand.
That's crazy.
Thor 2 was directed by Alan Taylor. See, it's not even Thor's fault, bro. That motherfucker's getting 3 different directions on what to do, how to be. Yeah.
I never said it was Thor's fault.
No, I'm just saying. Just talking.
Oh. Because, Chris Hemsworth was never he's reading the script.
He's getting the direction.
He's getting the direction. And I guess by virtue of Love and Thunder and the second one being mid and straight up garbage, he made the second best Thor film. But it's like,
wow.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
It's like, I don't know, man.
He really did number 2 for real. Like, he can do it.
Shout out to Kenneth, man.
Shout out, boy Kenneth.
When this shit comes out and that shit's just as good as Logan.
All right, buddy, you're pushing it. Anthony Starr throws shade at shows afraid to kill off characters. Something just finished. I won't say what. And nobody died. I was just scratching my head going, there's nowhere else to go. This is the end of the run. Kill some people. Don't get attached to any characters. In the boys, everyone's head is on the block.
Literally. Well, Spike. Statue. Damn. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we've said this multiple times with Stranger Things. But I'm still waiting for one meaningful death in the boys. Now, obviously, we speaked on this already. And you could give it to us all in the finale. To me, that's fine. I would rather see it a little bit, let me get one meaningful death at least before the finale. Like I would like to see that. So
100% agree.
I mean, yeah, he better know what's going on in that story, because if every single member of the boys makes it through this fucking show, I swear to God, man. Yeah. Same treatment as Stranger Things.
Homelander wants to be worshipped. He has no time to kill people unless they're, of course, Firecracker.
I mean, yeah. You got, the whole cast of Supernatural getting got, all these comedians getting got. There's a lot of people dying. Ajax dying. There's a lot of people dying. Just no meaningful ones.
Yeah, which I'm sure just comes later on. But
yeah.
Eric Kripke, count your days, nigga.
Damn.
Start counting, man. Attack on Titan creator Hajime Isayama has regrets about how the series ended, saying there is a sense of insincerity to how Eren Yeager's story played out. A large factor was also my own immaturity and foolishness at the time when I was in my early 20s. Interesting.
Very interesting.
So what you're saying is what people love is childish and foolish to yourself? Like, you don't see it being
this perfect anime that I've heard so many people say. But I've just the opposite, just the other end of that. I've also heard people say they didn't like the ending of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he just pissed two people off. Two groups of people. The ones that liked it, the ones that didn't.
I don't even sense of insincerity.
Yeah, like he's trying to say he didn't give it his all. Like he just rushed it. Like what are you trying to say? Actually, like what? I don't get.
But he
that.
says a sense of insincerity for how Eren Yeager's story played out. Sense of insincerity from Eren or from him?
That's what I'm saying. I assume from him, like he didn't write it genuinely how he wanted it to go, I guess, or like maybe he didn't want it to, like maybe he portrayed some people's like choices in a different way than he should have. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how you would take this information.
So if he's talking about Eren, I know Jet's about to get pissed off because that was the point to Eren, at least what we all thought. That was the point of Eren.
Through the whole show.
Yeah, the whole show.
Yeah, he's supposed to be that way, So if he's talking about Eren, oh fuck,
because that's not even the ending.
Yeah,
like this is why I haven't said anything this whole time, because I've been trying to process this in my brain, because Eren throughout the whole show, like we see why.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to explain that. He went through unimaginable tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. Like everything is written so. I'm so. And I guess to your point, Cody, he is maybe talking about himself. Like he would have wrote the story differently, but even then, he's talking about doing it different for Eren's story, and doing Eren's story different is dead ass changing the beginning. It's like I don't.
Like maybe he's trying to say that the choices he made when writing Eren's character was immature. Like he made him into a childish manner. Like you're telling me you did all of this for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's such a childish way to do it. And he probably grew up and was like, dang, it would have been better if I wrote him a more serious and like emotionally intelligent person. But I don't know how else to take that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. That's interesting.
I don't know, buddy. You write it, I read it. And then there is the director Craig Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Gillespie. Yeah, I was reading that wrong. It says Supergirl has a post-credit scene, but he can't tease it. The current runtime of the film is an hour and 50 minutes.
Brainiac incoming?
That's a short ass movie.
That is a short ass movie.
Yeah, it is. To say you can't tease it and it being Brainiac is kind of crazy. Like, you should be able to tease Brainiac, but can't tease it?
No, like he can't tease it right now. Like he can't tease what it is. Is what I'm assuming he's.
What if? Because you remember they were saying like they're not going to make in credit scenes about stuff that they haven't set in stone. So like, what if this is just something that they've already got for her character later on, and it's just something. Obviously, I don't know. Comic book readers.
It's all Batman.
Damn. The Flash. Cody wants.
Two things that, and we're fans of James Gunn here, but two things that he has yet to fucking touch on, and we're again, he still has all the time in the world to do this, but I truly think that either one of these two should have been first. Really, Batman, but the Flash too. Like,
it's the Lantern.
You did Supergirl before the Flash, before Batman. Like, you did Clayface before those two.
That's gonna be good.
Which is fine.
At the end of the day, the MCU started with Iron Man. So,
and keep going.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Did we no, fuck that. Did we do a Shang-Chi? Did we do a Guardians before we did the actual Avengers? No,
that's
the fuck
not
we did
the
not.
point.
That is the point.
Because this is the second movie in, Justin. This is second movie in.
It should have been fucking Batman.
Slow down. We had Superman. What do you mean? We had Superman.
Yeah, the second movie after Superman should have been Batman. Okay, you want to do the second one? All right, fine. Not fucking Clayface. And I am excited for Clayface. Where the fuck is Batman?
Justin.
He doesn't even know.
That's a problem.
Can you wait and let him develop what he wants to develop so you can appreciate it? You're going to look back on this and say, you know what?
I'm going to say, where the fuck was Batman? Nothing's going to change about that.
Overreacting, and he had a plan, and his plan was working.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Patient. I'm impatient because the MCU tainted my opinion on superhero movies and how they build their universes. Because you're so used to MCU. Let the DCU do what they do best and let James cook. Enough said. Moving on.
Fuck no.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 has opened with 233.6 million worldwide, the second biggest opening of 2026 so far.
We're back in the race.
Dang.
Took one movie.
Crazy number. What's Michael at?
It's got to be at like
over 400, I think.
Yeah. Because I think it's the highest autobiography already, or what do you call those, biopics?
Yeah, 423 worldwide. So,
and this beat that though. This was the first week.
Yeah,
number one was Mario.
It's a me.
That's gonna come shy of a bill. That's a shame. That should have hit a bill.
Yeah, I think that just hit 9.
Dang.
Just short. Yeah, it was at like 890.
Well, money's money. Biggest global opening
not when it's a competition.
Nah, they're not competing. Opening weekend for Hollywood Films 2026. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, 372.5 million. Number 2, The Devil Wears Prada 2, 233.6 million. Number 3, Michael, 217 million. And number 4, Project Hail Mary with 141 million.
Damn.
So, pretty good year for movies right now, huh?
372.
372.
Moana beat that? Does anything beat that so far before we get to the heavy hitters?
I don't.
That's a big ass bro. That's crazy.
I was gonna say maybe Toy Story.
Maybe.
No, maybe that's a good contender.
Maybe.
That's a good contender. But damn, bro, almost 400 mil, bro.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers putting it on streaming, bro. They're saying, nah, fuck the money. We're gonna put it on streaming now.
Makes no sense.
John Campion was saying that shit is like still number 2 on the charts. Like every weekend, it's like number 2. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Them streaming numbers must be crazy.
They must want the streaming number somehow, some way, or something, because that's wild to me. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sheesh.
There's probably like some background agenda with streaming because there's no way that they do stuff like this.
Somebody, one of those theater owners said some shit at CinemaCon, pissed somebody off and said, nah, you know what, we're pulling that shit.
Pull it.
Like, nah.
Incredibles 3 will have scenes that expand into 1:43:1 aspect ratio on IMAX screens. What?
70 mil?
Are you watching that in IMAX?
Yeah, I have to now, I guess. Yeah. Limax, you know, I mean, that's not one to go make a trip for. So,
Wow.
I mean, that's just certain. That's what I was gonna ask you, because it's just, you know, certain scenes. It's not even like,
it's not the whole,
you know, like a big chunk of the movie. So I was wondering if that mattered to you going to watch it like that.
Oh, okay. That's fair. To get let's call it 3-4 scenes in IMAX,
Maybe.
or would I rather have my fucking ears just be listening,
Ringing.
Yeah, yeah. Probably Dolby, actually.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Yeah.
Damn. Current 2027 IMAX blockbuster release slates: Avengers: Secret Wars, The Batman Part 2, Spider-Man: Beyond the Spider-Verse, Legend of Zelda, Man of Tomorrow, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Star Wars Starfighter, Godzilla x Kong, Supernova, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Shrek 5, Minecraft 2, The Mummy, Frozen 3, Children of Blood and Bone, Star Wars 50th Anniversary, The Thomas Crown Affair, and Panic Carefully.
W.
It's a lot of nerd shit right there.
That is
Yep.
a lot. Yeah. Thought Avengers was pissed. I thought Marvel was pissed off at IMAX.
Well,
Pull it and put it on Infinity Vision only.
do it.
You won't do it.
Infinity Vision. Oh man, that's crazy.
No, that's
this
good.
is the
That's
slate,
cool.
so I don't
Yeah.
want to hear shit about Avengers fucking Secret Wars not being in IMAX. This
There
is
you
the
go.
slate for the TikTok. Fucking idiots.
Morons.
Robert Kirkman reveals that J.K. Simmons was originally planned to voice Cecil in Invincible. We sent him the script and he was like, I'd rather be Omni-Man.
Think, Robert. Like, damn. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what they casted, obviously J.K. Simmons is perfect casting, but then you think about Walton Goggins being Cecil, it's like, yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, they did him a favor.
Yeah. Saved it. Invincible creator Robert Kirkman ranks the seasons of Invincible from best to worst. His number 1, season 4, of course, that's what people are going to do, you know, just came out. You're going to vouch for your new one. Number 2, season 3. Number 3, season 1. And number 4, season 2. Via the Escape Podcast.
I think me and him got the same ranking.
Sounds about white. Because I agree with season 4 being the best, even though I said what I said.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
Even
easy.
though I said what I said.
What'd you say?
Because you know how it is. You know, the creator of something and they have multiple like seasons or albums.
And they want it,
Yeah. Oh, you know, my best album is the one that just dropped. Like, come on. You're just saying that so they could go look at it. Like,
Hey, he liked the Hell episode though. Like he in his mind, he's like, bro, the Hell episode elevates this season.
Yeah.
I'm with him. Not really. I like the Hell season, but it doesn't elevate the season. Like, come on now, that's crazy. But yeah,
You know, who else is doing this? Any PlayStation game purchased digitally after March's system update will reportedly now require an internet connection once every 30 days to validate the license. If the console stays offline longer than that, the games will not launch until you reconnect.
Cody, drop some knowledge.
Drop some knowledge. Well, we got more knowledge on this, and if people, you know, like myself, because I'm going to include myself, would just do the research and actually look up what it is before you actually speak off of a post, you will find out that in order for you to lose your license, you must purchase a game. If you, for some reason, have your PlayStation offline for 30 days after you make that purchase, you know, it's a way for you to just get your money back. You know, no worries. They have a sort of like a period at which you can
14
return
days.
the game. 14 day, basically
14 days.
trial run to play a game, and
which is a W in and of itself. That you got 14 days to do a refund. Sony don't do no fucking refunds. PlayStation don't do no refunds. You bought it, it's yours now.
Refunds.
That's yours. We don't want it back. That's yours. So for them to do a 14-day refund policy, trial,
it's a W.
That's a W. That's a W.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
That's why you said that yesterday?
What?
About we got 14 days?
Yeah, that's why I said that. We could go return
I had
that bitch.
no fucking idea. I just thought you was you were talking about how Steam could do that.
No, we could.
Yeah.
Sony now has after this date. Yeah, we're good. Like you got 14 days.
So
let's return that
people were under the assumption that all of your stuff that you buy is no longer yours, which that's a different conversation. But anything before March is yours. Anything after March, if you don't want it after you buy it, you got 2 weeks to make that decision. If you're completely offline, they'll make the decision for you. Basically, point blank period.
There you go, Cody. There it is. Yeah. So if you want to keep it after those 14 days, you better fucking log in, and then we'll give you. And then once you log in after those 14 days, it connects, right? You're good. You don't have to reconnect every 30 days. It's just a one-time connect.
Just the one time.
Give you the license. It's yours now, and that's it. You don't have to reconnect ever again.
It's for the people, man.
Shout out to my nigga Crow on Twitter. He put out a tweet talking about this, and he was like, I'm gonna be honest, if you're without internet for 30 days anyway, you got a different problem.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Like, what do you buy your game? You get robbed.
Oh fuck.
Turn on the hotspot. Like even if you don't got Wi-Fi, turn on the hotspot just for a quick second. Just for a quick. Turn it on. Just connect. You're good to go. Game's yours.
The hell you buying games for? You ain't got no internet. Like, tripping.
That's funny. There you go. The more you know.
Well, yeah, there you go. Call of Duty movie director Peter Berg was once asked for his take on war video games and said, "I think it's pathetic. I think anyone that sits around playing video games for 4 hours is weak. Get out, do something."
Link in comments for more. Damn. And now he's the director doing the Call of Duty movie. Peter Berg, bro, you crazy. We about to get some shit movie, bro. Man. He's gonna like. This was an original story, right? That he was doing. Like, it was his own shit. Do we know that, or is that something else?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, if he hasn't already said that he's doing his own shit, he's doing his own shit. Like, there's no way he's fucking going to play the games, listening to the game. None of that shit. Yeah. He's doing his own shit now. So there you go. We're getting another war movie with Call of Duty on it, just like Battlefield.
Yep. That's all we're getting.
There you go.
They're gonna say use these names and just do what you got to do.
Yep.
The reported shortlist for who's directing Top Gun 3 includes John M. Chu, who directed Wicked, Wo Chim Roning, hopefully that was pronounced correctly, did Tron Ares, Adil El Arbi, and Bilal Fallah, Miss Marvel, plus other names that weren't revealed.
Wow, McQuarrie not in here. That's the one that we'll be fine with McQuarrie. So, I mean, obviously it could still be other names not revealed or weren't revealed, but interesting.
I'm going to be honest, man. Any one of these three gets it, nigga. I'm out.
Dang.
People love Miss Marvel, though.
People love Miss Marvel. I love Tron Ares.
He loves Tron.
People love Wicked.
Nah, to me,
Top
to
Gun,
me, no. To me, the Wicked guy shouldn't be not doing no Top Gun. And hey, maybe he's gonna make me eat my words if he does get this shit. And he does something amazing, but come on,
you don't want to see Tom Cruise.
11 out of 10, Cody. 11 out of 10.
Tom Cruise is gonna go. Oh,
he's fucking flying and shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh man. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we're cut.
This is an unfortunate situation. Like, it really is. It sucks. Because you can't wait.
Chosen?
Damn.
And now to Joel Son's news.
Kevin
Kevin O'Leary's new hyperscale data center project in Utah is expected to generate and consume more power than the entire state. The project's final vote has been delayed due to major local pushback. Clearly.
So if you're wondering why you can't build your PC for under $2,000.
They bought it all. They bought all the RAM. All the RAM is getting. There you go.
It's because the state of Utah needs all the power in the fucking world.
It's not the
That's
state
what
of
it
Utah.
is.
Well, I mean, it is the state of Utah, but Kevin O'Leary needs that shit. They're trying to do that shit here in El Paso, and they're trying to build a data center here in El Paso, and that shit, everybody's up in arms about it. So, but that
they should be, bro.
is crazy. More power than the entire state.
You know what this means? The cost of power is gonna go up.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like we need you guys to pay for our energy. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like this is actually insane.
This is wild.
Crazy times, man.
Kevin O'Leary really the devil.
Marty fucking Supreme, bro.
Yeah, he really him for real. He really
Marty
just showed up on set
Supreme.
and did the same shit he does.
Y'all want to fix this? Pull the pants down. You know the drill. YouTube TV announced it's launching fully customizable multi-view, giving users full control to mix and match live streams, including add-ons like NFL Sunday Ticket. Users can now create their own personalized setup. How do y'all feel?
That's pretty cool. Uh-oh.
Because it's not a negative at all.
Yeah.
But I just have a question.
Okay.
Because how are you watching all those shows at once?
Exactly.
That's true.
I understand. You know,
Cody,
you can have four
hey,
games.
Cody, you know, he be
What is
waiting
he
last
about to
second. He be waiting last second. He need to watch all the shit at the same time. He's gonna put on From.
Oh.
He's gonna put on Maul. He's gonna put all that shit on, and he's gonna watch it all together at the same time.
I think
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
I think even if that was a possibility, that would be a horrible experience. to
No,
watch
absolutely.
stuff.
You're not. Are you even watching it at that
Are
point,
you
bro?
even
Like
watching it, bro?
that's crazy.
Who is this for? Who does this benefit? Realistically, what is the target
What
audience?
shows do they got on there? Here? They got the Real
Kids?
Housewives. Fine, that's reality. You don't need to fucking pay attention to reality TV. Okay. Welcome to Wrexham. That's also reality. Italy. Is that Stanley Tucci? Yeah, he's doing. So what they got on here right now is not meaningful shows. They got reality TV, a food show, and sports.
So what it sounds like nothing you need to catch up on. It's just stuff to
Yeah,
background
it's just
noise.
shit background. It's background shit.
Why? Like, it just seems so pointless. Sports, I
yeah.
get. Sports, I get.
Oh, we do this shit when fucking tickets are.
Bro,
We got all the games.
It makes
playing.
so much
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
This does not make sense at all for regular TV. Like, who's doing this?
Yeah, I can see. Yep.
Oh,
Like, I could see like if you're watching one and then the other one has the game. I can see that.
I could see that.
That's
But
fair.
4 and it's different shows. I guess more power to them that you have the choice to do that dumb shit. But
Oh my
Hey,
god,
but
I
this-
woke up
this-
late.
We're
I
in the
gotta go to work
TikTok
in 30
generation.
minutes.
People
Oh,
consume the content like that, bro. They're gonna start doing this shit.
Yeah, that's short form content. This
Yeah.
is 30-minute episodes.
Give me all the
hour-long episodes.
give me all the episodes.
This is sad, man.
and
I
this
gotta
is,
catch up.
this is the niggas argue with me in the goddamn comments.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mind you, while all 4 screens are up, they're on their phone.
Yeah. With the fifth
Fuck
screen.
outta here,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's actually
man.
insane.
It's crazy.
GG's. Nia Long is fighting Lionsgate after a clause in her Michael contract that promised she wouldn't be paid less than her supporting co-stars wasn't honored. Although Long appeared in less of the film than Domingo, in the original script, Nia Long had a bigger role. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's, get a better agent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like in this case, it's like, fuck, they cut her scenes.
Yeah, they said,
Yeah.
you know what? We could just cut the scenes. That's crazy.
But it's not even that. Like, they had to cut those
Yeah, I was
scenes.
gonna say it was probably
Yeah.
because of what they had to do. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
But
And that-
regardless, it's promised. It was in your clause. Like,
Those scenes probably would have done a lot for us, Cody, because
yeah, I'm
that's
telling
some
you.
of the stuff we're missing.
Yeah.
Like his mom, the whole movie was a
Non-fact.
bystander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be
And
a
then she
focal
spoke up
point.
at the end, but it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
but it's like there was no.
it's over, bro.
Yeah, it's at that point we didn't.
That's a grown man laying in that hospital
Yeah,
bed.
It's crazy.
I don't know, man. They don't think when they do stuff.
I mean, she's a famous, wealthy person, so I'm sure she's not hurting for dollars. But I do hope she wins because that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Jafar Jackson posed with Michael Jackson's real Grammy for the Michael biopic. At the 1984 Grammy Awards, Michael Jackson made history by winning a record-breaking 8 Grammys in one night, fueled by the massive success of his album Thriller. It's actually crazy.
That's the fucking Bill Russell pose button for Michael, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
That fool, he held the actual Grammys.
Yeah, that's cool.
Insane.
That's crazy. That just got a 10 for me. I'm at a 10 now.
I got what I needed.
There you go.
being related to him wasn't enough.
That's cool.
New Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo promo trailer animated by Mappa.
What? The show's still going. We're nowhere near the end. They're gonna give us Modulo already? I gotta catch up then. I gotta finish that fucking first, because there's no way there's shit in there about fucking JJK. There's no way. That's that. We just had this conversation.
I do know the answer to that.
You do know that?
I do know the answer. Yeah,
there's references. I've said it. There's references in there in those. I think I read the first 3 chapters. There's references in there, but.
And then the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head is, damn, but see, that's not even the same thing because, well, I don't know when that took place, but the Gun Gale side story. Do you know when that takes place in Sword Art? Is that during Kirito's shit, or is that after everything?
Wait, what?
I think that's just a spin-off.
Because Gun Gale has its own spin-off.
Oh, it's spin-off. Oh, okay. I have no clue. I would
assume it's after the Kirito shit and they fucking fix what's going on in Gun Gale, because what happened in Gun Gale is that motherfuckers shouldn't be playing that game because people are dying for real. So,
yeah, I don't know, because
this is crazy. We only got one fucking, because I don't think it's over. I think there's 20 to 30 chapters.
I think Modelo is over.
What do you mean? No, like as a story, it's over?
Yeah, like I think the last chapter came out already.
What? There's no way. That's only like fucking 30 chapters at most.
I think it was a short story.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not, mistaken.
It's 25 chapters. You're telling me that's it?
When did that last chapter come out?
Does this tell me here? Can I click it? And does it tell me? It doesn't tell me the time frame.
But if I swear I saw something, that shit was over.
No way, bro. That's it. We're done. 25 chapters. We're done with Modolo. We're moving on to something else. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's kind of why. Listen, let me.
Didn't you say the chapters were long?
Did I say that? Let me see. Chapter 1. Oh my god, yeah. Chapter 1 had 55 pages. Chapter 2, 25.
That's an hour long.
It was just that first one. It was just the first one. So I mean, realistically, that's like 4 chapters. After that, it's 25, 23. 19.
Yeah.
That if this shit is over, bro, that's wild. Because if it's not over, motherfuckers gonna be waiting a long ass fucking time for that season 2.
That's crazy.
Modolo is over. The AI over. Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen Modolo is over. The spin-off manga written by Geji concluded in March 2026 with chapter 25 spanning 3 volumes and roughly 6 months.
So it was just a super side story. That's all it was.
I don't want to read this next part here. Well, I guess
I clicked off.
It's not a spoiler, but it says who it's focused on and wrapped up the definitive, though debated, ending. Crazy. Well, gonna watch it. Gonna read it.
An anime is coming, apparently.
That is wild, because we were just talking about this shit like 3 months ago, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot JJK is still going on. And then, nope.
Yeah.
Modulo's
sure.
coming. Yeah. Wow.
For sure.
That I'm good. You go. I'm just stunned. That's crazy.
Damn. Official. The top 15 winners of the second global WT100 will receive a new eye catcher in the anime in 2027.
What is it?
Yeah, what is this?
Okay, so they have the finished poll for that thing we were tracking, the popular characters. The top 15 are gonna get those the break in between episodes, that those little things.
Oh,
okay, that's what I thought, but I was confused for a second because I was like,
those cover chapters or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not the cover chapters.
In the show, like, the halfway where it's like,
oh, the breaks. Okay.
Yeah, they're called eye catchers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Eye catcher.
Catch your eye.
Yeah.
But here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up, Cody, if you want to drop your share screen real quick. Okay. It's like we were talking about One Piece World Top 100, the second popularity poll. This is where it starts. No, it's not. Right here. Okay, so this is 100 through 81. Had the man last.
Damn. Fake Luffy is 98.
Look at the Fujitora picture.
Laboon 88. He'd be a little higher.
Yeah. Fuck is
Damn.
Hongo? Who's Hongo?
Gabin at 91.
Oh yeah.
Who?
96. Hongo? Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. And this is the next one, 80 through 61. Joy Boy at 61.
Damn, that's because he's not in the manga yet.
Nuts.
He's not in the manga yet. He's not in the manga.
He's already the top 60.
Oh, okay. You're looking at it that way. I thought. Okay. All right.
Why is
ahead of Kaido?
No,
Ahead of
why
Kaido
is Van Damme even in top 100?
That's true. No love to Odin? Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, he's 69.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy, actually.
Wow.
That is kind of crazy. Koala 73. People don't give a fuck about Koala, Cody.
Man, show some fucking respect.
Big Mom 70. Right next to Odin. Fucking Kaido.
Kaido. People not like Kaido. That's crazy. He was cool.
And then right here, another ship to go and marry. Goldie Roger at 51.
That's nuts. If Joy Boy, without being shown, is there like where he's at, which makes sense to me a little bit where he's at, Gold Roger should be way higher.
Yeah, I can see
he's
that,
basically Shanks right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are getting into like some heavy hitter characters. Not saying anyone on the other screen wasn't, but like Rayleigh's here, Enel's here, fucking Emu's here.
Kizaru.
Shamrock, Kizaru. Fucking Blackbeard is 50.
We have Gecko Moria one spot behind Dragon.
Sheesh.
Dragon's kind of high for me.
Mind you, Shamrock just came out. He's already above Rayleigh.
Shamrock's cool, though.
It's fucking Rayleigh.
It's fucking Shanks with fucking armor.
And his fucking Cerberus sword.
His Cerberus sword. That's crazy.
Ben Beckman, 53.
Yeah.
King. Killer. Bartolomeo. Bonnie. Damn. It's tough. And then right here, 40 to 31, some more fucking heavy hitters. Aokiji, Mihawk, Smoker, Whitebeard.
Yeah, Whitebeard's low.
So Blade would be higher.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Vivi.
Who's on this low too? The fucker's badass.
Garp and Kobe next to each other is crazy.
Yeah.
I think, okay, yeah. And then he did a special one for this one. So this is 30-11.
And our winners were 15, right? Top 15?
Yeah, they get the eye catcher.
Oh, I see my boy right there at 15. Hey, yo. Hell yeah. My boy gets his own. Let's go. That's pretty fire, bro. Hell yeah. He just made it, too.
So we have our, well, I was going to say our first straw hat, but technically Jinbei's right here. Frankie right here at 26. Usopp.
Brooke is.
Oh, Brooke.
Brooke, yeah. These people like Buggy. He's at 23. I don't.
Damn, I thought Kuma would be a little higher. Just a little bit.
Katakuri, too. That Katakuri would be a little higher, too.
Zebek in 12. Zebek at 12 and Roger at whatever number he was at is kind of nuts. Lucci. Look at fucking Sabo. Crazy work. Kid. Dofi.
So far, we got Croc, Sabo, Corazon, Rocks, and Boa.
And then into the top 10. Number 10 is Choppa. Number 9 is Yuta.
Andrea was voting like crazy. Wow.
9 is actually nuts.
Yeah, that is wild, bro. That is wild. Over Chopper.
Oh, yeah, over Chopper. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Number 8, right next to his daughter, Shanks.
Take it. Shanks is dope.
Number 7, Ace.
Oh, yeah?
Number 6, Nico Robin.
Fuck yeah, fuck with it.
Top 5, Law.
Yep. Makes sense.
Number 4, Nami. Number 3, Sanji.
You know who number 2? And that shit's just going to go right in order, isn't it?
Top 2,
Yeah.
Zoro. And number 1, future king of the pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. So, yeah, that is the top 100. Some pretty insane, and I mean insane, rankings in there. Towards the back half, really, but pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Apparently, the top 30 winners will receive special outfits drawn by Oda. So, J-Mac, you can get you a special little crocodile right there.
Croc one. I have Ace in here, too. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that is a top 100.
That's fire.
Cody, you can bring yours back up.
Go ahead, Cody.
Well aware. Desert Warrior starring Anthony Mackie grossed $488K in its domestic opening weekend. Saudi Arabia funded film with a production budget of $150 million, on track to one of the biggest box office flops ever. What am I even looking at? What is this picture?
He thought he was going to be Lasan Again for real, but in Saudi Arabia. That's what he thought.
Man,
he thought he had the Dune of Saudi Arabia.
Thought he was the Prince of Persia.
Prince of bullshit.
Like, this looks like a knockoff movie.
Oh man, 488K. That shit didn't even make a mil.
I'm trying to think what he sounds like in this movie. Like, is he talking like his normal self? I'd be so pissed.
I hate this for Anthony Mackie, man.
I do too, but why would you do this?
And Saudi Arabia funded. Like, ugh, gross. Crazy work.
And that is the end of the news.
All right, there you guys go. LFG keeping you up to date on all your latest news in pop culture. So if you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button. now. Let's final thoughts. What are we doing here? Moving on.
Yeah, we can do final thoughts.
All right. Let's final thoughts before we head on out. Jet, what you got for us?
All right, J-Max. So this one is specifically for you because for whatever fucking reason, Cody won't watch the goddamn show.
What? What is it?
Oh,
From Anime Shots.
Shit.
He says, which format do you want for our audio listeners? This is referring to the highly anticipated upcoming fight that'll take place between, spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen, spoilers, Gojo versus Sukuna. Would you rather, J-Mac, want a 12 full episodes, he put that weird, or a 2-hour movie?
Give me
so
the
basically
movie.
A whole season dedicated to that shit, or a theatrical experience.
Give me if they're gonna do this in the vein of Demon Slayer and of Chainsaw Man, give me that movie. Give me that movie.
Now, what if it's not that? Like, it's the animation's like, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's did you watch Slime? Did you go watch Slime?
I didn't get to watch Slime, unfortunately.
Like, it was all right. The animation, it was nothing like what we got. But if it's like the same as the anime, I think I would still prefer it in a movie. As long as and I've said this before, don't rehash it when it comes up to the show. And they didn't do this with Zero. Obviously, Zero was its own story. It's prequel type shit. So that was cool. So if they do that here, where the anime kind of leads into the fight, and we get that movie there, and then we just pick up after that, hell yeah. I think I would prefer the movie. Dolby?
Yeah, Dolby would be crazy. I think I'm with you. I think I saw somewhere that fight lasted 14 chapters, which if that's true, that's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
I don't remember reading it like that, but
yeah.
That could also be in the vein of, I think when we read it, was Jujutsu Kaisen over? Or maybe like there was like 1 or 2 chapters left to go or something like that?
If it wasn't over,
do you remember it being over?
I remember it being over. So if it wasn't over, it was damn near close. Like, yeah, because I remember we picked up and it was like, damn, we just got to finish it. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's in that kind of thing where, people, I don't know, because I get a different feeling about how, not necessarily like the last chapter, but just kind of the overarching ending, like that last arc of Jujutsu Kaisen was kind of going. Like, I kind of see like people talking negatively about it, but maybe that's because of just how long they were in that part of the story. Like, it was kind of taking forever. Because I've kind of seen that opinion a little bit. But for us, I mean, we were just reading that shit straight through, and it was just shit was just awesome. But yeah, I think I'm with you. A 2-hour movie, especially if it's on that animation tier of Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man, those 2 movies. If it's that, 100%.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
But I will say, they dedicate a whole season to that. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. Like, you know what though? They want to break the internet, right? They want to. It's gonna break the fucking internet.
Yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't they do that here? Wouldn't they want to do that in that format? So when that episode happens, we know what episode I'm talking about. If you're a manga reader, you know what I'm talking about. When that episode happens, everybody's gonna be the talk of the whole fucking week.
Oh, you think? Damn, I'm tripping. I was thinking the 2-hour movie is 2 hours straight hands. Kind of like the Broly movie, I guess, a little bit. But no, I guess that episode that you're talking about, that would be in the movie.
Yeah.
I can see that. But yeah, that 2-hour movie, yeah.
I think I would want it in a movie, but I'm not thinking about it. They're going to release it in the fucking season like that. There's no way they don't.
I don't know. Maybe if it's like because they're breaking it up in parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's season 3, part 2 coming whenever that's coming. So maybe if it ends at that episode, and then the next season they do the anime thing that you're not really a fan of, but they do it here. I can see that. That would be cool.
Oh, okay.
At least for this, that would be cool.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. If you guys are manga readers. If you're not, sorry. Hate that for you. But moving on. So this guy said the world needs this MCU.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've seen our review, me and Cody kind of differ from J-Mag about how good Michael was, but this is two different movies in theory. So J-Mag, would you want more movies like Michael, maybe spanning around Prince, Janet, whoever else?
Celebration movies? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
You celebrating him getting his ass beat or what?
For Janet, I'm not too familiar with her music, so I'm not sure how that would hit as like Michael did for me. Prince, yeah, that shit would hit. Fuck, he was even brought up in the movie. Like that was pretty cool. So that would be awesome. That would be cool. Cody?
Fuck no.
Wow.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Leave it to documentaries, man. Stop doing these movies.
Have you seen any other ones?
I don't think so.
You Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think that would be the only one. Like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wasn't there one, the Elvis one with what's his
Elvis,
face?
I haven't even seen that one yet. I need to watch that one.
I didn't see Elvis. I saw the other one about the girl.
About the girl.
It's about the what is it called? Her name Jennifer, I think. What was that movie? It's I'm looking.
Damn, I don't know.
Give me a second.
Do you like Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like that one.
Yeah,
That's a 10
movie.
That's a 10. That's a great movie. That's what you wanted here with Michael. The other one that I hadn't watched, and I watched it before watching Michael, was Rocket Man, because I heard great things on that one too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a fan of that one like that. Like that one. That one did the let's break out in music and dance type shit, doing a scene. Let's just break out. And I'm not a fan of that. Obviously, I don't like musicals, and so that when they did that, I was like, I'm not really liking this. So that's that. But the story was good, like his story and what he was going through. Yeah, that was good. But the format and the way they did that movie, I just wasn't a fan of.
I'm talking about Priscilla. Have y'all seen Priscilla?
No, I've never seen Priscilla.
It's about
it's his daughter, right? Priscilla Presley. No. Oh, the wife?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, basically, she was a minor. He didn't care.
Damn.
Oh, shit. That shit came out in 2023, Priscilla.
But nobody cared. And then it got bad. And you just basically see the entire story play out.
Oh.
It's actually
that's oh my god, yeah,
Jacob Elordi is Elvis.
Yeah.
I just remembered that. Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
I think that's why I saw it.
Wow. Sofia Coppola. I'm assuming that's she's related to Francis Ford Coppola, which is crazy.
I think for me, the best one, it's either Bohemian Rhapsody or it's Ray. Ray's a good ass fucking movie.
I don't remember Ray.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Straight Outta Compton was really good too, man. I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
that one was really good too.
It's look more like Ice Cube than Ice Cube.
And the movies that we're speaking of there, like that's what you guys wanted from Michael. And
yeah,
you guys are not wrong. You guys are not wrong for wanting that. That's absolutely hell yeah, for sure. I can understand that point. So
MCU. M for Michael. And the last one. Let's see if the boys can do this here. Daniel Rickman, Daniel RPK, as he's known on Twitter, said, here's a challenge. Typing is crazy. Say something positive about the M. Night Shyamalan, The Last Airbender.
Aang's tattoos were unique.
Ew.
Unique.
I like the fact that it wasn't just a solid arrow. I like that it was like.
What the fuck do you mean you like that?
I get that it's not, but like I feel like it was around a time where when you're making adaptations of stuff, they kind of add like a realism aspect to it. And I guess for them, his tattoos being like the way it was, and it's not just a solid line. I thought that was like a cultural like good thing to see. Like it felt like it made sense. Like it's not just a straight arrow going all over his body. It's like symbols and stuff and like drawn and shaping an arrow.
So I'm not saying this to disprove that. I'm just asking the question. Do you like that choice artistically?
Yes.
Wait, nigga.
I know.
More than the Netflix tattoos.
The Netflix tattoos.
Oh,
I don't remember the next Netflix ones.
I mean, it's the same as fucking the cartoon.
Is it?
Like she had actual, or the actor had actual. Blue tattoos.
Yeah, blue tattoos. I'm not gonna lie. It obviously it doesn't look bad, but I think I do like M. Night's better.
What the? Let me see.
Only because I just
He said, "What the?"
And obviously this is a hot take, obviously, but I just think it like I said, my point was the whole at the time, and whenever it comes to adapting stuff, they try to add this realism to it. It fits. I'm not gonna lie, it low key just fits.
That motherfucker has the fucking Air Nomads symbol in his arrow, like a fucking brand deal on his forehead.
And it was crazy.
They're very cultural monks, man. Like this was like it was ceremony. It's not just I'm painting an arrow on your head.
It's in black.
I mean, I get that. I really do. Though it bling blue would have been better for sure. But I think the design is what I'm talking about. Just the way it was made. Like it's unique, and I think it was a good choice artistically for Aang, or for the Air Nomads. As I say, it's a hot take. I get it. You know,
let me put this in here real quick so everybody can see what you're talking about, because there's no way.
Because like just seeing this picture, like when I say this, it's because of the artistic choice of him going in Avatar state. It lights up all like the different types of tattoos that he has going through the arrows. Whereas it just being like, and like I said, it's nothing wrong with the original, just a straight solid blue lighting up. But it's artistically, I appreciate that they tried something.
They didn't try shit. Go look at that picture. They didn't try shit. They scribbled on that man's forehead.
Look at that. See?
Bro, they scribbled on his forehead. They didn't even try nothing.
It seems like it gives off.
It seems like they put the arrow on a piece of paper. They tried to transfer it and pulled the paper off, and that's what came out. Lines came off. Like, what are we doing? The arrow didn't fully stick to his head.
Holy fuck.
All right, now
you can see it now. I know you can. That was a great description. That was a great description.
It
look
looks
at that
dope, man. Look at the Air Nomad symbol, J-Mag.
That's crazy.
That's hard.
Bro. That's crazy.
He repping his set.
All right, hey. So he likes Ong's tattoos.
Ong. He said Ong, bro.
J-Mag, your turn.
Bro, I was hoping I could remember Iroh. I can't remember Iroh because I was like, maybe they did Iroh right? But I can't remember Iroh. Shit. They got. I'm gonna say they at least got what's his name, Patel in here.
Dev Patel.
Yeah, that's a young Dev Patel. Yeah, bro. Nah, I don't know. I'm trying to think back. I don't know. The motherfucking firebenders had to have fire to firebend. They had to have torches with this so they could firebend. Like,
it's not realistic to create fire out of nothing.
Yes, it is. It's around us all the time. Nah, that's hard. I don't remember the movie like that to where like, hey, I at least liked this scene, or I at least liked that shit is gone.
Oh fuck. Well, J-Mac failed the challenge apparently.
Damn.
Cody said
maybe you need to rewatch it.
Tattoos.
We do.
Fuck. We do.
Yeah.
A little skim.
Yeah, a little skim. There you go. I'm down with it. You know, put that shit on the fucking YouTube 4 watch shit, like the 4 screen shit. Let's put that one on there.
He's not even wearing Aang orange.
Yeah,
that ain't got on brown.
Hey man, when you're chopping the ice block for 100 years, you know the color kind of fades.
That's the artistic. That motherfucker didn't have no clothes on the ice block, did he?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, that was final thoughts. Anything else, guys, before we head out?
No. Great episode. We're back next week with Mortal Kombat.
Is it crazy to say I'm excited for that one? Is it
very
yes.
crazy the way that you were talking? The
Hey,
way that you were
absolutely.
talking about that
Crazy,
motherfucking movie.
Absolutely. The first one is
Actually
horrendous. The first one is horrendous. It is bad.
You should be more excited for Street Fighter.
Ooh. I wasn't mad at that trailer though. I was not mad at that trailer. It looks cheesy and campy as fuck, but they look fun. It looked like a fun popcorn flick. But the trailers for fucking Mortal Kombat, I think it was the second or whatever the last trailer was. That looked good. You know, people coming out of that shit tweeting like, "Hey, this shit is pretty good. I don't know what happened, but this shit's pretty good." Hiroyuki Sanada. You want me to say one good thing about that movie? Hiroyuki Sanada. There you go. That challenge.
Wow.
The last Airbender has a 5.
It's high.
Pretty
That's
good.
too high. That's too high.
It means somebody liked it.
The
5% out of 100. He meant 5 out of 100. I thought it was a 5 out of 10.
But mind you, that's the critics. The popcorn meter is a 30.
Yeah,
That's too high too.
some people liked it, man.
Jesus.
And everybody's a hater.
But yeah, tune in next week. Finales for Maul. Finale for
From?
That's
Daredevil.
Why did I just say
Yeah,
that?
Daredevil, yeah. From is crazy.
That
From
was,
is
that was an
crazy.
accent. The boys.
No.
No, not even close. So yeah, that'll be a good time. The schedule will lighten up. We can actually do some other stuff, but just right now, there's just too much stuff to watch and cover. So yeah, LFG back next week. Jam-packed episode.
Well, there you guys go. Let us know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. While you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Audio listeners, you guys.
Hey, yeah, he fucking does. I forgot. I was like, why is he saying that?
Episode dump incoming. Episode dump incoming this week. I apologize, man.
They're gonna see the dump and be mad, and then get to this one and say, "What the fuck are you saying that now for?"
Yeah. So if you guys
Also-
go back, well, go ahead.
No, finish that. I'm sorry. Finish
If
that.
you guys go back and rewatch those, you guys are. You see this little patch right here? I'm gonna get some patches made, and you guys are lifelong, like real ones. Like that's crazy. Because watching those is like, yeah, that's old content, man. And you guys are going back to fucking listen to the podcast like that. Shout out.
I was gonna say shout out to the YouTube side of the family. You guys showed out. That last episode, I think, hit 40 views or something like that.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
So that was fire. People are listening. We appreciate you guys. Everyone that's joining. We're on our way. That's all we can say. Day
Keep it
by
locked.
day.
There you go. Keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.